Sitting by the radio, only static in my ear, wondering if the bands will bring a voice so clear. If a signal breaks on through, it will spark a wreck you, fresh and new. Static fades, it hopes arise. Silent air now fills with cries, waiting for that perfect sound when a contact will be found. Bands go up and bands go down. Sometimes smile, sometimes frown. When the bands are open wide, when I hear a voice inside, it makes my heart start racing true. When I start a brand new at you.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Night Rag. We got another crazy crew here tonight. We have to excuse Michael. He's having some fun with his family.
Family
We got
comes
Douglas, Don, that's right. Dave, Chris, welcome. Anyone else who's going to join, you know where it is in the Discord. And we're going to talk about shacks. We've done this before, but we're going to do it again. So if you're on the Discord, now you can't do the whole stream with your arm up in the air, Douglas. I'm blocking the light.
Yeah.
You're not Tank Radio.
Yeah, really. If you want to look over your shacks, if you want to look over your shack on the stream, drop it in the Pimp My Shack channel in Discord, and we will check it out on the stream. We're going to look at a bunch of different photos that have been uploaded, and we're going to talk about options to streamline and organize our shacks. And we're going to start with Chris tonight because Chris has to leave early, so we want to make sure we get his feedback, and when he leaves, then we can talk bad about his shack after he's gone.
I'll be watching. Hey, Sean, nice to see you now.
Yeah,
And
technical
welcome,
issues. Gotta love those. Had to reset my computer.
Oh,
Let's see here.
Must have been a Mac.
No?
This other chat. I'm not quite getting the chat I want to get. Here we go. All right, so let's see here. I'm hearing some TikToks. We got some membership milestones. Roger, good evening. Interstellar Starman. EOD, welcome. Oh, she's on frequency. Ella, how you doing? Welcome. Chris, you know where the link is, Elle, if you want. Let's see. Ham till it hurts. And Andrew's coming in. Nice. Got the broke ham in the house. Hold on. I got to scroll down. The list is getting long, Andrew. Come on. There we go. What's up, Andrew? It's been a while.
there he is.
Is my mic working?
It is working.
Sweet. I'm on Linux now, so I didn't know if anything was going to work.
There it is.
Working good.
Oh, isn't it fun?
It's so much fun.
Here we got Dave, Corey, 45 Auto, Getting Out in Life. Michael is in the chat. Rodney, good to see you. And I think, Bill and Coder Jim and Adventures in Blind Videography and Grayman Poda. You have the link too. You know where it's at. And let's see, KS0JD and KG6NLW. Frank is in the chat. Welcome, everybody. 3-month membership, 6 months memberships, 13-month membership. Roger, you should, actually might be another day or so for your shirt, Roger. KS0JD, have I sent you a shirt? Please let me know. For some reason, I don't recognize the call sign. And I put the call signs on the shirts. So let me know in Discord. Please. All right. Let's get to it. And if anyone else joins in, we will bring you in. So let's see. What is the best? Maybe this one or this one. Maybe that one. That one's probably best. Is that everybody? Am I missing somebody? I think I'm missing somebody. 6 of us. What am I missing?
Hillbilly.
I was going to say, it looks like I disappeared.
You disappeared, Hillbilly. The heck? All right, let's do this instead. Then let's go back to this, and
There you go.
let's see if this works. Let's go to my Discord window, which should be. Where's Chris's mess? Here it is. Here it is. I got it, Chris. Should
You
pop
got
up here in a second. Here we go. Yeah, I guess it's not going to show all of us anyway.
That's all right.
Well,
I got a voice for radio, anyways.
There you go.
I'll just fill you guys in real quick. What that pile of wires and everything, there used to be a TV tray over that holding the 706. So I was lucky enough to see the end picture. You'll see the bookshelf I put it on, but it turned out a lot better. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, so we're going to start. This is a good one to start with, though, Chris. So I appreciate you sharing. Because, we've probably all seen messes like this, right? Especially if we're reorganizing or we get a new computer, a new radio. So hopefully this goes in the right order. Yeah, it looks like it is.
Yeah, it is.
All right. It's a little bit cleaner and also a little bit messier at the same time. I'm not sure how you accomplish that.
Well, the far right to that is basically a bunch of coax and antennas that are projects of mine that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't gotten to those yet, and I will eventually get to them. I got some 400 over there, and I think some 213. Not a lot of it, but enough that I can use it if I need to.
All right. I think I missed something in the chat here because I'm seeing a conversation that I should know. Give me 1 second, guys. Actually, let me go to the next photo, and you can start talking about that one.
Now that one was just sitting there for months. I didn't have the energy or the gumption to do it because I was busy with other things. What ended up happening is most of that stuff came off of there, except for the QST magazines and the wire down there. And when you go to the next picture, you'll see where it ended up with the radios and everything on it.
So Ham Till It Hurts, he does remind us all that camo Crocs do add 15 dB.
Yes, those are the house shoes, so they work.
All right, we're going to the next one. Ooh, look at this. Getting cleaner.
Yep.
Look at that. Product placement with my QSL card.
Hey, it was the first one I found, so I'm like, that's a perfect place to put it.
It is a perfect place to put it, or like above your ceiling, on your ceiling above your bed, or on the wall when you shower, or your screensaver.
Do you really want him thinking about you that much, Paul?
Well, and I took this picture yesterday, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday afternoon, I'm borrowing until if I decide to buy it or not, but I'm borrowing a ID 5100A for the house for UHF, VHF. Yes, the 706 does it, but I'm sorry, I want to keep them separate when I'm at home.
Yeah.
I can take it out in the field and I can use it that way if I decide to go to just a strictly HF here at home. So that's what I'm doing.
All right. Let's see. I think there's one more, or was that the last one?
I think that was the last one.
That was the last one. So there's the beginning.
Yep.
And he's taken the shelves and he's cleaned it up. Everything's right there. He must be right-handed, I'm assuming.
Yes, I'm right-handed.
You got everything on the right. Okay, just like me.
And
I've got stuff on the left.
I have a mess of cords and stuff also on my left, which I've started to work on because I have I was given a Hewlett-Packard A1000 that doesn't have a hard drive on it, so that is the project as of right now.
All right. And yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a trackball.
Yeah,
I love those things.
I'm a trackball.
Trackballs are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can be as accurate with my thumb as I can just a regular mouse.
I can be a lot more. Yeah, I don't game with a trackball, but
yeah,
all my work
is trackball. Well, I can compare it to like when I use Xbox to game, my thumb gets extremely tired moving that stupid stick around, and it's nowhere near accurate especially for first-person shooters as my mouse. So.
Oh, yeah. I
Hey,
hate
William, welcome.
I
right.
love using the trackball for moving around the screen. So
Let's scroll down a little bit here. This was funny. 45, by the way. Is my recommendation to have the shack you want be this guy?
yeah.
The
Pretty
kid's
much.
got some, or I guess he's not a kid, he's a guy, but he's got some funny videos. All right. So this is the beginning of his backyard shack. This is Rodney, A5TX, I believe, is in chat. I think I saw Rodney
Yep.
there.
Yeah, he's in
I
here.
saw Rodney in there.
So it looks like he's pouring a footing and with rebar up to code. Nice. Ooh, he's got the grounding. Look at that. Grounding all built in. And
Wow.
hey, Walter, good to see you, man. Yeah, let us know in chat anything you want us to bring up there, Roger. Or Rodney, sorry. Nice. Beautiful. I'm going to have a nice frame foundation. And there it is, getting poured. Oh, that looks beautiful. Well done.
That looks really nice.
Yeah.
How big is that?
What's that slab size, Rodney? 8 by 8, 8 by 10, maybe? I don't know if it's
Maybe
camera angle, maybe 8 by 10. One side looks bigger, looks about the size of my shed. There's the grounding that comes out, so we can connect to that. Nice. Okay, and I think it's just the beginning. And he said he said he's going to be, he is chronicalizing. What do you call that? Chronicalizing it. What are you doing there?
Rodney says it's 8 by 8.
8 by 8. All right. Okay. So, oh wait, here's another 45 GIF.
Right.
He's not jealous at all as he squeezes his drink.
Right.
No, that's awesome, and looking forward to how that comes out, Rodney. Then he showed us his mobile, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's two of those. Is that Comet? I forget. They
Yes.
automatically come down.
Those are comments.
Yeah, those are automatically come down, which is very cool. If I didn't have my Tundra, this would be the truck I would get because I love Jeeps. Nice
That's a truck?
setup inside.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
some say it is, some say it isn't.
Well, it's on a Ram chassis from what I hear, so
Is it really?
that's what I hear.
All the
Oh,
Ram
yeah.
are now Ram chassis.
I didn't know that.
I thought there was issues with those when they first came out, that the frame was bending in the middle.
That's
I don't know, but
That was
there's
when
an
they
issue
first
with
came
my.
out, though. Years
It's the
ago.
same
I'm sure
company as
that's-
Chrysler, so you never know.
I don't. There's not any issues with my 24 Tundra. Just at some point they're going to replace the entire engine.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm
I
waiting for that.
almost got a 24 Tundra, and then somebody I talked to was like, "No, get a 20." So I got a 20.
I'm probably going to return this when I get a 2019 or 2018, 2020, something like
I
that.
love mine. I'm super happy with it.
It's a great truck. Don't get me wrong. They're not even going to look at it and see if it has the issue, but it's a serial number in the series of serial numbers that they had metal shavings
Mm-hmm.
in the engines. Evidently, someone didn't do their union job correctly.
Yeah.
And so I asked him, I said, aren't you even going to look at it or see? He goes, nope, they're just going to have to replace it at some time. It's a $50,000 replacement. So
It's not like easy to find shavings either. I think it's like really fine bearing material that can just really just eat up your bearings, I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
yeah,
heard
it could
that,
be a very
yes.
small, that's true. It could be a very small thing that messes up a piston, goes through the ring or does bearings. Yeah, you're right. It'd
Well,
be
if I
hard.
remember,
It's a great truck.
Chevy had a problem with their V6s in the 90s that were going in the Astrofans.
Yep.
And I guess it was just a slightly, out-shaped piston.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't even see it. It was like a micron or whatever, but it was just enough that over a certain amount of miles that it would seize it up under warranty. And because my in-laws back, long before I was around, they had that problem with their Astrovan before he retired from the Army.
Yeah. Well,
And Rodney's talking about what antennas he has that we were seeing on his truck.
Let's me scroll down. My chat stopped. Where is he? K9000.
Right
That's
in-
Diamond, isn't it?
Last.
Yeah, Diamond.
Hmm.
They always have a K in front of their stuff, it seems. SG7500A VHF, UHF, and the Comet. That's back here.
Hmm.
The Comet looks like an ATAS here as well.
Yep. That'd be my
Yep.
guess.
Welcome, Dale, in the paired channel. Yep. Okay. So let's go here. We'll move on. That's an awesome setup.
A little busy for me, but it's
Yeah,
not my
it's like,
That's a lot of
looks like he's got some Lido action going on here, down here as well. So
Yep.
plenty of, I'm trying to say, oh yeah, the 891 at the top. Is this a Kenwood? What's this?
That almost looks like an older,
Yaesu, maybe, yeah.
That definitely looks like Yaesu screen.
And then we got this one down here, which looks familiar, but a TY, not TYT. What is that one?
That looks like GMRS.
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, GMRS. The call. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. So the one we were looking at right under the 891 is a 150.
Oh yeah, the Yaesu 150.
FTM 150.
Okay. Right.
Mhm.
And then he'll have to tell us that one at the bottom. Could be GMRS.
Yeah, I think he said he had GMRS antenna on there.
He does over GMRS.
Yeah, I got my stuff's. My stuff is Lido as well. Let me bring Tim in.
It's a K1000G plus.
Yep.
Oh,
There's Tim.
There you go.
Oh, you got pushed out. You got pushed out, Chris.
Yeah, that's all right.
Survival of the fittest. Welcome, Tim.
I am definitely not fit.
Well, there we go.
45 auto license plates. I don't think you can get the radio operator one. It has to be your call sign, doesn't it?
Yes.
I think.
Yes, it does.
You could do this one though.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to Mesh Dealer Dave. Now this is in his new RV, or I don't know the difference. What trailers, RVs, whatever they're called.
That's Tajma Dave is what I've been calling it.
Oh, okay. Tajma Dave.
The Tajma
Looks
Dave.
very cool.
Yes.
Looks like a mobile command center.
It
Yeah,
is.
very organized. 3 separate monitor mounts, it looks like, or maybe 2, and then one's on there. And you got the little, probably the Lido mic holder here on that mount. That's a sweet mouse, man. What the freak is that mouse? Did you 3D print that? What is that? It's like
is that a final mouse?
I think it's.
It looks like a trackball.
I think that's a 3D cover that that he's
cover,
got, got on top of it. Yes,
Oh, that's cool.
that's what it looked like. I personally did not manhandle or fondle Dave's
You
mouse.
didn't fondle his mouse?
I did not fondle his
Oh,
mouse,
damn.
but K8MRD did stay in his trailer. So,
Okay, well, there you go. Here's a mesh. Here's a mesh-tastic
Dave's in
device.
chat.
I think this is a Spec 5 mesh-tastic device here, right, Dave? It's Spec 5, right?
He's not here. I had
Now
to go
here's the
for him.
only thing, Dave, that we got to figure out. We got to figure out all this stuff.
The mouse is 3D printed. The mouse is 3D
Oh,
printed.
cool. Dave, you should be in that. If you wanted to come in, you can join us as well. And the things I've used, I'll provide the 2 things I've used to organize under my desk. They're all literally taped under the desk with some organizing things. But I like this. I like this logo. It doesn't look AI generated at all. Looks like a very creative person probably created that.
No, that's
No
definitely
AI involved. I think he drew
branding.
every single one of those radios. Yeah, that's nice, Dave. Nice and clean.
Yeah. Don't forget the
Yeah.
Bucky's.
Where's the Bucky's? Did I miss it?
Bucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, over by
Oh,
the
the jerky
laptop.
right here. Got it. Got it. Right here.
I think he needs another
The
2.
Bucky's jerky. very
monitors.
nice.
I like that cherry stuff too. That's good.
Cherry. Oh yeah.
LED on his PC, I think, down there. Nice.
Yep.
The mouse is a bamboo 3D print mouse kit.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Oh wow.
some kind of an overlay for a mouse. So the trackball and everything, you build it or you put it on top of a mouse. Kind of strange. I'll have to look that up. And there's the back. There's the antenna.
J-pole.
Looks like a J-pole. Is that Arrow or a self-made?
Could be self-made.
And the Starlink here,
J-pole.
Starlink Mini, maybe.
No, I think that might be the full Starlink, just the RV version.
And maybe it just looks smaller because I can't see the bottom third of it. That's the one I have, I think.
Yeah.
I believe that's the mini.
Oh, it is? Okay.
I believe.
Hey, Michael, welcome.
Hey,
Michael.
and the
Very
vehicle.
nice.
Sorry, it's my old logo, so we got to figure out how to get that back
All
on
right.
there.
I can't wait to. Okay, so yeah, so Dave
He
says
says,
it's the kit. Yeah. Thanks, Sean.
Yes, the full kit.
That's cool. I can't wait to see it, Dave.
I'm trying to watch the chat.
Yeah, appreciate it. But very clean, very nice. You know, I've got this Yaesu map. I still haven't put it up. It's still rolled up in my.
Mine's right there.
Oh, nice. It's a great map.
Yeah.
Feel like
yeah, very cool. I think you should make this wallpaper or whatever this guy in this channel that you have, Dave, whatever he puts up every week, you should make it your weekly wallpaper. Just looks like a very creative person. All right, cool. We're moving on. Oh, wait.
Quite sure where the J-pole is from. It was a gift.
K-Booty.
And the
Booty.
Starlink is a Gen 3 Starlink.
Oh, yeah, that's the same one as mine. Yeah, I think I have an Arrow one of these. I want to say it's Arrow. But there's a bunch of them out there. So anyway, J-pole.
I have one
nonetheless.
made, but I cannot tell you who. But you know him.
Right, and here's in the cab of his truck. He's got the 5 or the 510, I believe, 891. Nice tablet here. Got his voodoo deer antler with rosaries to keep away all the evil sad hams. And wait, what's behind? Wait, what is this, Dave? Let's see antennas. Is this a Mesh-tastic kit?
That might be a backup camera.
Oh, yeah, you're right, I think. Yeah, I think you're right. That probably has all the cameras, or at least backup and other things. Nice and clean, Dave. You've got that, I forget the company. I saw that. I've been thinking about putting that in the Tundra. It goes into that spot at the top.
Yeah, it looks like the Bullet. That's the same one I got.
Yeah, it's the brand is Bullet? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Bullet mounting.
Okay, yeah.
Right. I think it's a little less than the Lido stuff, but it's
it looks solid.
Yeah, it's nice. I haven't tried the Lido stuff out though, so I can't compare.
Yeah, see how you can
some Lido, yeah.
You can get this.
It is the backup camera for the trailer.
Okay, great. Yeah, you can. I've got the Lido, and it's nice. This one, gets all the heads up higher, a little bit safer, I think, when you're driving. I have to kind of look down to the right a little bit, but nice, Dave. Okay, I don't think Levi's here tonight.
Bullet point.
See him in the chat.
Where's the mouse we were talking?
Oh, bullet point. Okay. Yeah. So I think he told me later in the Discord that he's not going to be on tonight. Let's start with this one. So he's got the power distribution. This looks like it's under the seat, similar to my battery backup. And he's got his radios. This one looks like a 400 or 200 or 300, one of those Yaesus. And this is a Midland here. Yeah, this looks like my 400 body or the 200. I can't remember. Some of their bodies are the same.
Yeah, that looks like my 400.
Yeah, that's under the seat. Nice. Wait a minute, is this a Tundra? It's just like
who's got the open? Who's got their mic hanging out the window?
Yeah, exactly.
Who is it?
That is full on Michael driving.
Sounds like he's going about 95 down the highway right now.
Moving Michael out. Hillbilly's back. Yeah, nice. This is very clean. In this spot right here, Levi, if he's here, I put my battery, 100 amp hour watt cycle battery, solar charger, and keep it trickle charged. So my radios aren't on the truck system at all. So no humming or buzzing.
Paul, that is something to keep in mind. If you do go back to a 20 Tundra, if you get the Crew Max like I got, there's no void space under the back seat.
I know that's one thing I did like about these 22 and newer. They've got this space in the SR5 and above, I think.
That's the big drawback for me is that.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, the whole swapping out the engine thing, that's just a big, makes me not want to keep the truck now. So I don't know. We'll see. I got 6-7 more months to go. Looks like you got an extra port here. You can connect something, maybe an external radio. Goes through the firewall there, or maybe that's to the truck bed. No, that's the firewall. It looks like the battery. So he chose. It's interesting. He chose this. I actually put mine in this little thing right here. I popped this. I cut this one out and shoved all my cables. I don't have as many cables as he does now without the power, but I shoved in my little cables through one on this side, one on the other side for my coax. But with these cables, you might not be able to fit them in there. Power cables.
What?
So yeah,
What's
definitely a Tundra.
What size
22
cable?
or newer. Those looked like.
No, I mean yours, Paul. Because
mine are what's the really small coax for mobile antennas? Like like really teeny.
213?
Is it 213?
213?
It's really small.
Yeah,
315 or 174, isn't it?
Maybe 174. That sounds familiar.
but
it
I was
fit
talking
through.
about power cables because those look like 10 amp that he's running through there, which is what you should have going into the car, going through the car.
Coming from the battery.
Yeah.
So he's got I see he's got a TRD. Mine's just the SR5 TSS. The TRD has a few more features. Truck bed camera. It's got some under chassis protections. It's got some upgraded features, bigger screen and stuff like that. So he's just mounted his 5 or 510 unit right here, and sets his mic here. So yeah, this is basically the same dash as mine. Oh, so cool. So he's got the mic mounted inside. Interesting. Okay. This is in the
His own cable.
under the armrest compartment. Trying to see mine has a safe under there, so I'm not sure where this exactly is, but it's under the armrest for sure. The TRD might be a slightly different setup, so probably has more space than mine, but mine has a safe in there. That's cool. Yeah, he's got it mounted right through it. Yeah. I haven't done any cuts like this because I wasn't sure if I was keeping the truck, so I haven't cut into anything. But if I kept it, then that will certainly give me more options. So nice. Yeah, see, that's what I like about these 22 and newer Tundras. Got that space under there. There it is. There's the beginning. Nice, clean setup with options to drop in a couple more if you want. Maybe you want to connect an external radio into his truck. You got some plugs right there. Nice.
Yeah, that is one of the problems with those JC radios is the mic goes all the way back to the body.
Yep.
Yeah. I have an extension for that. Cat 5.
That's what everybody liked about the 500.
Yep, and the speaker.
Yep.
On the head. That's why I haven't put a 400 back in. I keep my 500 in there. I was thinking of selling the 500. Excuse me. Got the 510 in the shack. Have the 500 in the truck, and I thought about selling the 500, put a 400 back in, but I like the speaker on the head. So
yeah,
Bluetooth, wireless.
Yeah, Bluetooth. I've never tried the Bluetooth, Tim. Oh, is that the Bluetooth mic?
That's a Bluetooth mic, yes.
I've always wondered how the Bluetooth headsets work.
Does that work with the 400 decent?
Well, I don't know. I haven't tried it with the 400. But
yeah, that's a VHM 88 for the 75 and 7600.
So it's it's got profiles in there for Yaesu and everything. I bought the I wear hearing aids, and I bought the Bluetooth adapter for the FTM 400. Put it in, and it doesn't work.
Nope.
Yeah, not for hearing aids. Apparently, the thought of old people hearing aids and Bluetooth technology, assistive technology, doesn't compute with Yaesu. But yeah.
Well, looks like he building his QTH desk. This is what I ended up doing.
His ham shack desk is nice.
Yeah, see, I don't think I'm not skilled enough to put them all together like that. I do have I built an L-shaped one with the same kind of board, not cork board. What do they call it?
I don't have the thousands of dollars of equipment in to do that.
Well, yeah, it takes takes space, and yeah, that's beautiful, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah.
That's really nice, and I like that style. Sure. I've thought about getting some of these for farm doors on our pantry, and having these as the brackets with the slider rail. I like those kind of old style bracket looking things. And we have 2/3 of a dog here, so a little fluffy there. And it's in the corner there, beautifully fit, nice. Look at that, yeah, all pipe, nice, classic looking.
He said he got all materials to build that desk from Home Depot.
Oh, nice. Did he end up being in chat? Or did you just?
He put his shack on the Northeast Hams shack.
Oh, when they
roast.
did their, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I must have missed it because I don't remember this. Very nice. I like the background Levi has. Hopefully he's showing that in the videos. Yeah, look at that. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Nice, clean. Gives you space underneath. Monitors on the top. No need for extra arms or anything like I've got.
Right.
To hold my monitors. Nice. Oh, he does have one there to hold up. Okay, he's got. So he does have the arms. Gotcha. He can have 6 monitors.
Well, he got the ones that go over the pipe. That's all pipe in the back that he uses.
Oh, is it?
He got.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So he just
pipe.
He keeps the pipe theme there, and then just gets the mount that clamps on the pipe. Nice.
Yep.
Good idea.
Holy cow.
And then you can slide it up and down and make it flush with however flush you want it. It's got some nice key light there in front on either side of the main monitor. Very nice. Oh, there it is. Now he's got all 6 monitors.
Yeah.
Crazy. 4 is the most I've had. I'm down to 3 now. Looks like we got a CB over here.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a CB.
CBX looks like my dad's Cobra.
The Cobra.
Yeah, I think Burn 6 has 9 monitors.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah. Because there's 3 more at the top that lean over on this. Wild.
Couple small like mini PCs. This Apple, what do they call the Apple one now?
Apple Mini.
Is it still called Apple Mini? That looks like an Apple Mini, I think.
I thought they were called Mac Minis now.
Or Mac Minis.
Mac Minis.
And here's the other thing. You don't see too many cables. Yeah. So you might see some here, which, there is a way. I've got a white rail system. You can hide those and they just come straight down. But yeah, you don't see much of a cable mess. So this looks like the 710. Because it's got the speaker here, or no?
No, I can't remember if it was a night.
Because doesn't the 710?
I think that might be.
It looks like a DX10.
I think that's his DX10.
Okay, because I thought the speaker came with the 710. So anytime I see the speaker,
but that's not the same speaker that comes with the 710 AES.
Oh, gotcha.
That's Yaesu's bigger speaker.
Yeah, and then we've got tuner, LDG tuner. Looks like the same one I've got. We've got this Armatron, maybe a power supply with front.
Yeah, Astron. That's a switcher, though.
Okay, looks like USB and Anderson on the front.
Yep.
The Bluetooth keyboard probably connects to one of his small PCs. That's what I use as well for my Innovato Heim clocks and stuff. Now this one looks like a 991 to me.
Yep. Yeah, they had a DX10 and a 991A.
Okay, nice setup. Charging pad looks like maybe for the iPhone.
Awesome.
Nice and clean.
We're assuming he has a phone.
And there's with the backlights turned around, or the lights turned backwards. That's cool. You can just kind of angle those. We've got one similar on each side of our bed for reading lights on my headboard. And you can angle those backwards or front. That's nice. Catching multiple sports at once. Very good. Yeah, that's nice. Nice job, Levi. Here's more. He's got some more. He's still keeping that classic style. Look at that. That is so cool.
That is cool. It's ingenious, actually.
Oh, and then look, that's his wire management is the same concept.
Yeah.
Pipes. Very cool. Monster Energy. Whoa. What is that?
That's Michael, you're hot again.
Michael.
You can just mute him. Or you can kick him, either one.
It works.
Kicked.
The problem is he has the ability to come back.
Yeah, he needs to get off of his cell phone. He was driving, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still driving.
He is.
Anybody want to call him?
All right.
can.
So Texas Tech, got a buddy in our club, Laird, Texas Tech, Red Raiders alumnus. Little power bank right here. I've got one of these too from Costco. I think it might be the same one. Maybe not. Got a little light pop up in the middle, and it's just USB plugs. I should actually keep that one up on the desk.
By the way, those are nice headphones.
Which ones are these?
I've got 2 sets of them. Yeah, that
Might read that.
Yeah, they're about $200, $300. They're
Okay.
really nice. If you ever watch Tim Pool, all of his
All of them.
all of his headsets are those.
Don,
Yes,
how you doing, buddy?
doing fine, Tim.
Tim Pool, huh?
Yes,
All right.
I mean he comes
Here we
up on
go.
my feet every once in a while.
DT770 Pro X by Bayer Dynamic.
Yeah. So those
Nice.
are kind of finding their way into the commercial scene with professional live sound and pod and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm still a 7506 guy, so the Sony 7506s.
I'm a
Professional studio monitors.
I'm HyperX. This has been mine for years. HyperX Gaming. Oh, you can't see them really. The gaming ones, and they've got great. They have a mic you can pull. I unplug, but amazing sound and great mics on HyperX Cloud series. And we get a third of a dog that time, third of a Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Okay, now he's added his mic and some clock. Okay, what is this? Is this a weather radio?
No, that's a
Wave
A
radio?
shortwave.
or
Shortwave or scanner?
Yeah, it's a secret.
Scanner maybe?
Shortwave. It's
Okay.
one that Josh recommends. It's a secret.
Oh, okay. I see and maybe an antenna switch right here.
Mhm.
Looks like a label maker here. Very useful. I use mine for all my cables. I try to. Nice. Let's see if I'm missing something here. Got his logo here. Like a coffee. What do they call those? Cup holder? Not cup holder. Oh my gosh, I can't think of what they're called. Put your coffee cup on it on a table.
Coaster.
Toaster. Thank you. Geez.
I had to look at
Gosh.
mine to actually realize what I was trying to say too, Paul. So don't feel too bad.
You had to look at it. Nice.
Paul, is it bedtime?
It might be. It might be. That's. I love that mixer. Again, I don't remember the brand. That's one of the nice.
It's Roadcaster, I believe.
Roadcaster. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Rodecaster Pro.
Very nice mixer. Looks like he's got I know what that is.
It's a weather station. It's a Ratty.
Yeah.
So from
Radiodity.
TO.
Oh, really? I didn't know they sell weather stations.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Another bigger external speaker. It looks like right here. Unless someone recognizes it, I'm just assuming it's a speaker because of this.
Yeah, see,
Or-
and you see he's moved the radios around too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
so this is funny, and when I get to mine, I'll show you. This is kind of what you do, right? You end up moving stuff around. So he's moved these lights from the side here up to here. He's moved the radios. He's got a mixer in. Probably as he gets more into podcasting, you do start getting more items. But look how he's still clean. It's still clean. You got a few wires down here, but nothing major.
He's got a
Nice and clean.
KVM switch under that shelf there in the middle. That's the KVM switch I grew up with.
Is that this one?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've got that exact one at my parents' house.
Interesting. Yeah. I'm used to the smaller profile ones, so mine are mounted under the desk, and I'm kind of guessing. I'm just trying to memorize which one they are in which direction.
And I'm sorry, I bought one of those new.
I mean, I'm sure my dad bought it new too, and I stole it from him. So
That's cool. So there he's showing how it clamps on, and again, you can use some of these things as your cable. Keep your cables just run them over your monitor mounts. Keep your cables, kind of invisible. Such a great idea because you can adjust it. A great idea, Levi.
Yeah.
Nice. And now
I
he's
might
kind
have
of
to
turned
steal
those
that.
lights backwards to give it a backlight. Wait, he's got another light back there. He's added something else in the back. He's got blue as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looks like he put like maybe a One or two of his monitors.
Yeah, that's what I've got on mine. And then underneath here as well, you can see see these right here. That's an LED strip right there.
Yeah.
Underneath, give you a little light under the counter. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those LED strips could cost a major RF though.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
You got to be careful.
If you want to check.
And of course, you have to have the fly swatter on. Need to point that out, right?
Where is it at? Oh yeah, over here.
Right there, the wall.
That's hilarious.
Oh, and yeah, those cards are really nice.
What's the card?
Call signs right next to the fly swatter. Those things. I bought some of
What's
those.
that for?
They're on they're on eBay, and they're like or not eBay, but Etsy. And it's a card that you can put your like he's showing.
Yeah.
It's
kind of to show your license kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it's just nice when you're at if you're working at an
gotcha.
event or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just nice to kind of have this so people like know why you're walking around with a vest and a big antenna talking to yourself. So
I'm glad that had a PO box and not your street address on it.
yeah, that's why I showed it.
And on mine, on the back of mine, I've got my call sign for a GMRS. So
it's good. Yeah.
So I'm going to guess this is a fairly a newer photo just because he's got open ham clock up here on the top right. We're probably getting to the end of his. Oh, here's a video. Very cool.
Oh my gosh.
I thought
I always get the pack out boxes there too.
Oh, see the wall here? I just put those up.
Oh,
he's got a gauge.
Oh, I thought you were about to point to the bottle on the wall.
No. Is there audio coming through or no?
No.
There it goes.
Massive
Got it.
batteries.
Yeah. Almost like a go box on wheels.
Yeah, that Roadcaster is nice. That mixer, but a little above my price range right now. Yeah, I've got the same anchor.
He said he's not having a midlife crisis. His midlife crisis is his ham shack.
No kidding.
And now we get to hear the fluffies. There's the PT switch.
Oh, he's got the network box for the ASUS.
Nice.
Yeah, there's the C crane.
Let me kill that audio. Yeah, if you guys recognize something, go ahead and shout it out because I'm not going to recognize all that. Got some HTs in the back there. Oh, he's going to show them out. Oh, no, just showing the.
Oh, he's cable managed more too.
Yeah.
Yep. Cable management, some ties there. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is.
That's where he put his
how the
lights
are
there.
now.
Oh, his lights are two-sided. See that?
Oh, that's why.
That's cool.
Okay, nice, cool.
And I always wonder how you get some of those cables to those monitors that are that high, because they never sell you a cable that's that high.
You got to buy it.
buy
I've got a 12-foot cable to get my top monitor up here.
Well, all of my monitors that I've been buying lately are all 12 volt, so I don't even need it. I haven't switched.
Nice. Let's see if we got. Is that it? And that's the back to the beginning. So that was probably the end of his. So that's just because he has that open ham clock again. I think that was it. Because there's a shack tour on my YouTube channel that explains most of what I have and why. So
That's
you
cool.
can check that out. All right, we're moving to Joshua. I don't know if he's in chat. Let us know. He's got a very nice, tidy set with. See if I can figure out what this is. It's a Surface or not?
Surface. I think
It looks like a Surface.
Yep, got the Windows button here.
Yeah.
He's got a key over here, either Bencher or MFJ. Probably Bencher by the location of the logo here. I think that's a Bencher. Cool little key here. I forgot who makes these keys. If anybody can remember these.
That's the Shiger key.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's geek it up backwards.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Pootie Keg.
Yeah.
I've seen this one as well. I almost got this one as well. Little plastic for travel. G90.
Morse, probably.
I got to play with one of those today.
G90 is a good radio for those out there that are new in ham radio and looking for budget, full-featured budget HF radios. The G90 is a good one. 20 watts, but you got a tuner and it works great.
It was definitely fun to play with, but It's kind of hard with that QRP.
Well, and
yeah,
the thing
but
is,
you know, there's only one S unit different between a 20-watt radio and a 100-watt radio.
Well, true.
and if you really want to, you know, a little bit later, you don't want to buy a whole nother radio, you can buy their amp and just attach the amp and you get your 100 watts, or another amp and bring it up 500 or 1,000 watts.
I'll say for a new ham though, it's nice to have the pan adapter there, the waterfall.
It was cool to see the waterfall. I will admit that was fun.
It's a great little radio, and for the price, I mean, you can't beat it. So it's a really good deal.
Replace that head with a G-Sock. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't talk about that one.
They don't, Don, I don't think they know what a G-Sock is.
I actually have pictures of mine in use, but I didn't include them. So.
Oh wait, let me see if he said anything here after we posted it, Joshua. Let's see. Made some voice contacts in Queens. So I think they're talking about the G90 or something. I believe I just mentioned. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I was operating with a lawn chair and a card table on the back. Oh, maybe the jack overall. Lawn chair and card table on the back deck. And I'll pull up my pictures of my first. It's just what happens. So Joshua, if you're on in chat, it grows. It's going to grow over time, and that's part. You know, it's kind of the hobby. As you find areas and things you're interested in, or a radio. Oh, I like this radio, or I want that radio, or I want this setup, or that laptop, or that. You end up building it, and you build it over time. So no rush. Stay in your budget. I will say that. Stay in your budget.
Just remember, one radio turns to 2, 2 turns to 4, 4 turns to 16, and now you know you got radios coming out of your ears, right, Don?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you have an antenna farm of HT sitting on your desk.
Next thing you know, you have what we're about to show you with Don's setup.
Oh Lord!
All
right,
Don. Are they in any order? Should I start just posting them?
Go through them. I mean, yeah, they're not in a good order.
Okay.
I was just grabbing pictures. That's the 6600 with the three of the transverters.
Okay.
220, one or 2 meters and 440. Those were the ones that you could buy for $80 to $90 from Ukraine. Unfortunately, after the war started, they stopped making them. But they do work, and they work pretty well. They're not going to be Q5s, but they were good enough that I could, get the flex to go on them and use them for satellite or whatever.
So is this just on a table?
Yeah.
Let's look at the
Actually,
setup.
it's not on a table. It's on a door.
Okay.
And, well, I mean, for years, I mean, my wife and I would get a door, a 3-foot door, and
that's what we needed to see, Don. Show people like Joshua, who was maybe thinking his shack isn't great, but he was on a legit desk with a G90, and you got your flex on a door.
Well, understand, this is, if you read the caption, this is what I had.
Yeah, it said that started here.
Yeah, it started here.
Where I started.
Yeah. And I still have the door. So we will see the door later.
All right, good.
Yeah, there it is right there. There's the door.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. I wouldn't have even thought that's a door, but I can see it resting.
There's 2 file cabinets underneath it. That is a solid core door, which do not do that. Do not buy a solid core door. They weigh a ton, but they are durable.
Well, it makes a good desk.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
And we used them for years as desks for computers or whatever.
Well, that's the setup we're looking at there, right? And we just got a wider view.
That's more of that's kind of because I added the amplifier there, I think. Well, I mean,
the amp is there.
The amplifier and the 2KD, and these were all. And again, this is a work in progress because I think in another photo in a minute and see. I'm using and I still use what I'm talking on now is one of those Yetis. Those Yetis just work. I have probably 5 or 6 of them. They're 99 USB and they just work. I use them.
Says the door is classy.
It is. It works. And then,
sorry, I have not watched the chat, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on these photos. So
there's here in the FTM 400, that mount that's there. I went into Fry's one day.
Welcome in.
And they had this thing, and I didn't know what it was. I found out later it was for holding up a tablet. But that thing, it's spring loaded and
it holds it in nicely.
Yeah, and it holds it great. And
a great idea.
Yeah, I still have that too.
Little mini PC here.
Yeah, mini PCs.
Widescreen monitor gives you lots of space for log programs and cat control programs and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, I have gotten rid of most of mine, except the one I'm looking at y'all on tonight. But that's my gaming monitor. I don't use them in ham radio because, well, first of all, the ones that I've had have all broken. They've been LGs and they've broken. So I don't do them anymore. And this was the reason I show this, and you'll see later, is this is what I had when I lived in Richardson, which was, high noise floor, small yard, but I had a DX Commander in there. And I'm telling you, if you can only get one antenna in, this is the one to get. I worked more DX with that thing. It does everything Callum says it'll do.
Yeah, I'm thinking about replacing my 6B TV with one.
Oh yeah, that's a great antenna, man.
Yeah, it's quarter wave on every band instead of a loaded vertical. And that's
which is what my Hustler is. Yeah,
the Hustlers and the 6B TVs, and those are all loaded verticals.
Which model is that, Don?
Classic, just a pure classic. That was Tim when I bought that, and I don't know if you ever saw the early videos that Callum did, where he went out into his parking lot and took a drill and ran the drill to unwind that wire. That's how old that one is. So I got that one, I believe, in the early part of 2019. And it came with that D10 wire, not the DX10, the D10 wire that you had to unwind with a drill. My brother-in-law went down a block away from me, and I put a drill on it, and an hour later it was all unspun so that you could then cut the elements.
Yeah.
So
I'm a big fan of the Signature 9. If you're in a small yard and don't have room for guy wires, Signature 9 is freestanding, and I think you get all the same bands.
Yep, you do. And I just replaced that one with a Signature 9.
Yeah. But now we're up to current, right?
Yeah, current.
Where it's at right now.
That is my shack.
I see a Delta loop.
Yes, that was one this is a picture I was doing on a Delta loop that I was doing for POTA. And I have used that Delta loop. And see, Paul, that's
I've got this.
I saw that on your channel.
Yeah, I still haven't played with it.
Delta loop. And that is just two of the whips screwed in there.
Antenna that works great.
And then I took a piece of wire and I connected those two together.
Right up here.
Right across, yeah. And
now, if you didn't connect that wire, you basically have a dipole in essence.
Right.
And then you just add that wire, see, it gives you that extra element.
Yeah.
And gives you a loop.
Sorry. If you focus in on that connector there, you'll see that there's a red wire there that's disconnected. Wire. It's disconnected because when it comes made for a dipole, that's connected so that it connects together. Yeah. But in the Delta loop, you separate those. So it's really easy to modify. It was a great find on your part, Paul.
That was I think it was AliExpress, I think, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
That was a question. Also, we might need to start passing out mop buckets and napkins for all the drool that everybody is having over Don right now.
Yeah, this is this is similar to what Levi's building, right? His little shack. This is bigger than 8x8, I believe, but
that's 14 by 24.
Yeah, it's just judging by your videos, it seems a lot bigger.
I think I
kind of they were drilling at his version 1. I can't imagine what we're doing to do now.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, I would build my shack in one of these containers, I would build a shack in a storage container.
Yeah, the problem was that's a lot of work on
Yeah, it is.
to get it done. And
Cutting,
honestly,
welding.
when I
Yeah.
looked when I priced that out versus getting this, that was cheaper. So this is the inside of it as it sits today, which is a mess. It is an absolute mess.
So I don't suggest using his wire organization system.
No, do not. But it's a work in progress. And
I was going to say, it's still a work in progress, right?
If the radios that are in there are what, 4 radios in there.
You got the little X-Bitix here.
Yeah, well, actually 5 then. There's a square SDR on top of that Juma clone, TS990S. That is the 7000 DLE that's sitting there. I've replaced that with a G2. The FTM 400, of course, is still on that little stand. Like I said.
Back here.
Yep. The wide monitor is there, but that monitor went out just shortly after I took that picture.
Is this the Hermes over here?
No.
This looks familiar. What is this?
The Hermes is square. That's a Sun SDR DX.
Okay. It looked familiar. I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah. And
the microphone on the ground. Nobody could see it. Hold on. They still can't see it.
Microphone on the there's not
it's
one.
right behind Gray Man Poda, and it's between Gray Man Poda.
No,
here, hold on. Let me duck.
No,
there. Now you see it.
That's a little cup that goes on one of the deals. It's just a foam thing.
No. This looks like a microphone.
Behind
Gray Man Poda. And I was
yeah.
just going to ask, is this the microphone you use when you're tired and you're laying on the floor and you don't want to sit down anymore? That's how you.
That's a Kenwood microphone for the 480, which is not. I don't have the 480 out.
That's his reference microphone for the shack.
Yeah. I wish I could get the show. But
those things take batteries, and it's opened up for me to get batteries, and I keep forgetting when I'm in the house to get the batteries to take out there. But I put it together today, or yesterday, actually.
I kind of want to cable organize all this stuff, man.
Don, you do have a few questions. First one is, do you need any help?
Hey, I want people to come out and visit me.
volunteering.
I really do. I don't have any problem. If somebody wants to come out and help run the shack or play with the radios or help me organize my wiring, because heaven knows I need it.
Yeah, but Don, you keep adding things.
There you go, guys. He needs help.
It seems like you're adding things almost every week, Don. You'll never get caught up.
And that's
true.
That's something I've noticed. I'll get things organized, and I'll get another radio or a tuner or something. I'm like, well, I got to recut and rewire and do this, and then it messes it all up again.
Yeah. This is the 160 meter station. Although I'm running 12 meters on it in that picture, I'm not sure why. I think I was showing him something probably. And if you look over in the corner of the picture, there's that silver thing. That's a Mac Mini.
Okay.
That's the one place I put a Mac, because heck, everybody says they're great. So I thought I'd try one. And what did it do? It messed up when I upgraded it. And thank goodness Tim was able to help me fix it. But
Ape will be here.
Ape
will be in Texas April.
Yeah.
I think he said he wants to help organize the cables.
Yeah.
I think that's what he means.
He's calling it impeccable cable management. He loves it.
Look at that. Now that's beautiful cable management.
That is great. That is great.
Well, you should see it today. No, I still have it pretty well done, but it's just that I have a lot more cables going through there.
Yeah.
So, and I've actually even got power cables now coming through there.
Oh, nice.
12.
So he's got the waterproof grommets here. These are polyphasers with little I don't know how to explain it, like a little fuse in here. And so this gives some level of protection against surges and spikes and things like that.
Yeah.
So if you're doing any kind of antenna outside, you haven't done this yet, make sure you look into polyphasing, grounding, lightning protection.
Well, Paul, it also provides static discharge. You get static buildup on your lines just from the wind.
Yep.
Just a normal breeze. And that bleeds the static right off onto that copper plate into its grounding.
And I blew 600 rig expert by hooking it up to something that I had not bled the line on, and it shocked it and killed it. So that
Well,
is
I've had
absolutely real.
Mike says he can take that Mac off your hands, Don.
Well, it worked. I mean, Tim helped me fix it. It's working.
Yep.
I'm running 160 on it.
I have my VHF UHF antennas in the attic. So I always thought, oh, they're safe. There's never going to be issue. The only radios I've lost are radios that were attached to the antennas in the attic. A Yaesu 400 and a Yaesu 100.
It's your bathroom fan.
The guy told me at Yaesu, he said they can still build up static in the attic. And
it's your bathroom fan.
It travels into the coax and it can blow out the radio. Lost two like that. So I've got everything for it. I need to get up there, cut it, and I'll probably make a video on it and run my cables in the attic outside to the ground through a polyphaser style thing back in the house. Kind of a pain, but evidently I need to do it so that it bleeds off that static like Michael was talking about.
And see,
Bricker, I tend to agree with that.
On the bottom,
not all of us can afford one.
On the bottom corner of that, you can see where the ground comes in. Right there.
Right here.
There's a ground rod right below that.
So this plugs into their grounding blanket that he sleeps on at night to make sure he stays.
Hey, I've got my lightning arrestor.
This is the one I'm jealous of. This is why I want
piece de resistance right there.
That's why I want to be out of an HOA right there.
That is, I cannot tell you. And by the way, we should go back a couple of. Well, no, I've got a picture at the very end. Okay. But anyway, this changes. It changes your life. I'm telling you, it changes your life.
They're amazing antennas, and they don't need to be 50 feet in the air.
I talked to a guy at VK2 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me a 20 over S9 in VK, and I was running 500 watts through that antenna.
Yeah, I need to.
Now he was running a 5 over 5 over 5, so I'm sure it was mostly him. But yeah, that's I was really shocked. But he was an S9 to me, and we had he talked to me longer than he was talking to most of the other guys because he could hear me. And so
Bricker's asking what I'm printing for organization. You know, I haven't done other things. There's one, I'll tell you what, and Mike's in chat now. If you guys haven't seen, he's got a really cool 3D printed video that you can get the STL files, print it all yourself. Check out that video. It's a really cool organization system. I've seen one that is similar, but not quite that grid look like Mike was showing in his video. It's drawers, but they click together somehow, and it gives you a bunch of drawers. But the one thing I want to print is something that I saw Scott at the ham stop. They look like magazines or pew-pews, but they hold AA and AAA batteries. And I want to print those.
Those are cool.
Yeah, I need to print up the Gridfinity to organize my shack with.
Yeah, maybe Mike can throw in the name of that STL or something, or we can get his link or something.
I'd love to know how Michael is printing videos. That would
multi-board right here.
Yeah. But okay.
So check out his. Oops, I got the wrong one there. Multi-board. Go check out Mike's channel. It's a few weeks back, I think, maybe a month or more.
No, it's been in a week, maybe two.
Oh, only that? Oh, okay. All right. Seemed like it was further back. That's a really cool.
Because you put that.
Well, yeah.
Daily.
3 a week. You got a Yagi over here. Got Starlink here.
Yep.
Thank you.
Quick question, Don. How high is that?
45 feet right now. Right there, it's about 35 feet. But I took it just over the top of that tree that's in the background there. See, this is right after it was being built. In fact, the jack that's over there on the side there was holding up pieces of this because this is all steel.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's treated in some way. I can't remember. See, it won't rust. But
you didn't want to try to 3D print your tower?
No.
PLA.
The guy. You remember that Hamfest we were at in Louisville?
Yeah, DFW.
The guy was here or was there that sold me this tower, and they were showing it at that time. And I mean, $6,500. He came out to my property that over an hour drive, and he did everything. He dug the hole. He built this, constructed it because he's a fabrication shop. He fabricated all of that. Then he brought it out to site, assembled it, and then he got up and helped me put the hex beam on the top of it. So, I mean, I think I did really well with that.
Douglas is asked, "What's up, Douglas? Did I miss something?" I just see Douglas saying my name. I just want to shout out Brooks, WB6EDK. Thanks, man. You're always one of my bigger supporters for the channel. I appreciate the super chat, full shack picks, and see you guys are motivating Brooks to update and clean up his shack. Looks like so very good.
And EOD does a hex beam.
Yep, that's a hex beam. It's
I need to.
It's a 20.
Oh, private chat.
It's a 2-element Yagi, but it's folded, in a circle. So you get 2 elements on everything from 6 meters to 20 meters.
Oh, backstage. Yep. Oh, sorry, Douglas.
So, Don, what do you do if you want to get lower than 20 meters?
The DX Commander.
Okay, so you go vertical at that point.
Yeah. If it's hard to see, but and I don't know if I've got a picture of it, but I also have an Antenna Genius, and so those lines that were going over to that are to the Antenna Genius, but that right there is something I want to highlight, Paul. That last picture there. That is the controller for the hex beam. You can see the great circle on there. And all I've got to do, that's a touch screen. If I touch somewhere on the map, it will move the beam over to that area of the map.
That basically proves that the Earth is flat, right? I think is what that means.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what it shows.
Yeah. And then you can see the button there that says California.
It's centered on America.
290.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's centered on Texas.
You can set any of those 6 buttons. If I hit up there where it says 297, it will bring up an input screen, and all I've got to do is put IU7 and hit DXCC, and it will say, "Oh, that's Italy, and Italy is at this."
Oh wow, that's cool.
Number. You hit go, and it'll move the beam over to that deal.
And then you can put in these 6 presets, right?
You can program those however you want.
That's pretty cool, man. I don't see Little Elm, Texas in there. I'm not sure what's up with that.
Little Elm, unfortunately, is too close. For that, I need my doublet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. That is a fantastic. I've done a video on it.
Yeah, I remember seeing this. I think when you got it,
it's just unreal, and it doesn't come for a specific and a rotator, but it'll work with nearly all rotors, and it'll figure out by itself. The software will figure out the rotor and program and calibrate the rotor for you, so you don't do anything.
Is that hex beam buddy pole?
No, it's a NA4RR.
Okay, someone was asking. EOD's asking. It's an NA4RR EOD.
Yeah.
So check that out. There is a buddy pole hex as well.
Yeah, it's a portable, and I have the portable.
Yeah, it's portable. It's not. Jason actually has that Amarillo 2.0. It's really nice.
Radio
easy to set up.
One too.
Okay, yeah.
I've actually set a buddy hex up before.
Now this is what I like that Andrew, who's in our stream here, the Bro Cam, he put in where it started. I love this.
Yeah.
So what is it? What is it, Andrew?
Yeah, it's a Baofeng UV5R with a piece of 75M coax with
nice Ziggy's approval.
Yeah, with an end that I snipped off, and that's going up to a piece of PVC that I stabbed into the ground. And that is a dipole with a wooden dowel for support. And then that is leftover wire from when I had my invisible fence put in.
Nice.
And that worked really well. And I did that every few days for probably a couple months when I was checking into my local net.
Yeah.
I just go out there, stab it in the ground, and go back to it. And then a little bit later on, I did post some other ones of my my first HF setup.
Well, first let's break the cost comparison down of this.
Oh yeah,
the Dallas Jack. Now, if you guys want to see some good videos on that, I mean, he names his channel as the Brocam, so you get some great examples of things that don't cost much. So
yeah,
check out that channel.
And then so I got one side,
is you too, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's also me. So that's kind of like my workbench side.
Yeah.
Got my 3D printer and then my total mess of a workspace right now because he's got my son's toys on it.
All right, you got about 6 inches of workspace there, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
looks like mine.
Yeah. And then on that left there, I got a little laptop arm, which is pretty cool. So I can just like set up my laptop up there from looking at schematics or something.
Sits on a little thing here.
Yeah. And then you can see my overhead filming setup there, which is just a.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had that camera forever, and it was
like a little one of those handy cam. What do they call those?
Yeah, it's like that. I can't remember which one it is exactly. It's not great. So,
but it works.
I'm surprised it works as well as it does.
But it works, and it's true to your channel name, Andrew. You can.
Yeah. And I like those little arms that you're using for the circuit board holder things. I like them.
I love that.
Oh yeah, these right here.
I've seen some other really cool ones that people have, but I can't find that one anywhere. But I really like that one.
Is that a Canon?
A Canon? The gray thing on the left there?
No, the overhead camera.
Oh yes, it is a Canon.
Because I was gonna say it looks like I've got that exact same camera.
you might. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about an actual Canon.
That's what I was too. I say the gray thing on the left is
nice.
That was my first stickers that I got to trade with people.
Oh yeah, you've got it all framed with handband. Oh, that's cool, man.
That is kind of cool.
Right there, just under the soda. What's that?
Yeah, Radio Kids Table.
There we go.
Oh, right here. I was looking for the Gray Man photo one. There you go.
Yeah, where's the Gray Man photo? Oh, there he is. He's under that temporary.
He's right there underneath.
Yeah, it kind of slid down a bit.
He's a Gray Man.
Bricker's Technology.
Yep.
Hiding under there. Tank Radio.
Yeah.
HRCC hiding under. Ape hiding under there. Mike's covering you up, Ape. That's your priority, Ape.
That wasn't man. I promise.
Where's Mike is probably jumping up and down. He's not seeing Kate Mardio's wrong.
Wait a minute.
Wait, he isn't wrong?
Did I not have stickers, Andrew?
I don't think you did. Not the day.
Yeah, I guess I didn't have stickers.
Yeah.
Because then mine would be like, 4 or 5 of them.
Right on. I would have actually stuck yours to the glass.
Yeah, covered over most of theirs.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's just a different angle. You can see how messy it is. That's a DVD wallet. If you use it,
that's a DVD holder that's about 4 times bigger than my biggest one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, look, you got amazing. You got a little refrigerator for 6 packs of milk.
That's right. Yep.
Anybody, in case his mom's listening or someone's listening.
We'll go with
root beer without the root.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, that's the computer side.
Right here, I think.
So, yeah.
Here we go. Okay, you got the mixer here.
Yeah, that's
always, Mike. Always.
Which apparently TC Helicon's out of business now. I just learned that.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got to now use a third-party open source app for that.
Oh, yeah.
It's messy because I literally put my kid down, walked in, took a picture, and sent it before I jumped on. So
that's all right. It's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I've got this same power supply. I've had it for 10 years. QJE, I think.
Oh, mine's just the rebranded from R&L.
Oh, yeah.
I got
QJE, like a no name.
Came with some radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that screen has a bunch of crazy people on it.
It does.
I don't know. This top left looks pretty
gnarly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gnarly, yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple
back here.
A couple of them. I used to do a lot of game streaming, and I also used to do a lot of podcasting. So I used to use those for all kinds of scene switching and stuff. But I don't really
Who's the guy on the bottom left there on that screen?
That's Chris.
Chris Bowden.
Side up.
Physics Duck.
Physics Duck.
Okay, yeah. I've seen a lot of his shorts. He did some
Oh,
time, didn't he?
That was this morning.
He always talking about his time that he did.
He was on Frank's stream.
Yeah.
So this little
did watch
controller,
it.
I've got a couple of those for LED strips.
Yeah, that's for the little light sign there. My wife got me that.
Oh, right here, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they all use the same little controller. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Question on what radio?
Open that one back up real
there,
quick.
Andrew.
Get back to that last one.
Hold on.
That's just a wide shot. Yeah, look under the desk. I know it's messy, but there's an orange button down there.
Orange button.
I don't know if you can scroll down and see it.
Eject button.
Oh, right here. Primey?
That's my keyer.
I was gonna say don't say push to talk. So it's your keyer.
Yeah, that's my push to talk.
Oh, that's hilarious. Man.
Yeah, I stole that from we got some dancing skeletons for like a Halloween decoration, and that was in the box. And I was like, I can use this.
That's got to win some kind of a prize, just that alone.
Yeah.
I was thinking for something else, saying something else. Like training.
And then just a wider shot.
Andrew, what radio is that?
It's a FTDX10, and then of course I didn't move my screen cleaning white, but behind that I've got at the moment it's an AnySecU WP like 9900 or something like that. I hate that radio, but that's like the only other VHF radio I have for in here at the moment.
Little 3D printed key on top here.
Yeah, and there's another key there. And then there's another. If you keep looking, you keep finding more.
I didn't even know you do CW. Do you operate CW much?
No,
I'm
not
like me. You like me. You just have keys, but you don't do anything with them.
Yeah,
got some reverb. All right, let's move it along here.
It's a desk decoration, Paul. Like that's what you call them.
That's a nice desk decoration.
4 desk decorations then. Right now. Actually, no, I am slowly practicing. I'm getting there.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
Douglas, I know, has been working on his building all this by himself out in his shack where he's at right now, actually. So he's got tools. These are always convenient in any kind of workbench. Your screws and organizer trays; those are great.
Right.
Pocket. I got this too. This is a great kit to do those angle cuts for drawers and stuff. Put
that
cables together.
Version from Miles Craft that I got a few years ago. Didn't like it as much. I decided to pony up for Craig Jig.
Yeah, I got the cheap one. Mine's just a single. I have to do it individually.
Craig Jig's nice.
Let's see here. Whoop. Yeah, you got fans everywhere, but you got your door open. So now I know you got air circulation at least.
Yeah, well, I'm like, especially with that new radio, I'm like getting really like religious about keeping things cool. I've never had a problem with it. I do have a cover for the radio when I'm not actively using it.
Good idea. And I can't see. Do we have another photo coming up to see these, or should I?
That's a CB.
Okay.
And the below it is a Bridgecom 220.
Oh, Bridgecom.
Oh, nice.
And that's a dual band Kenwood, a TMG 707. It's really old. I've got a 7900 or 97, a Yaesu.
8700 or 9700, I think.
7800.
Hey, TJ, how's it going?
7800.
I got the same one sitting on my desk.
All right. And
I use this one for digital, 2 meter, 70 centimeter digital.
This is the first thing I would put in any outdoor shack.
Yes.
I gotta have these,
especially in Texas
or Arizona, but the humidity really gets me in Texas.
Yeah, Arizona. We had a swamp
forgot,
cooler. You had to like put the moisture in the air.
That works well in the spring, but it's just almost too hot in the summer for it to do much good.
Yeah,
it does, especially if it's just a small room. I know when the AC went out on the old house that was on this property, the old trailer, It worked well in the living area and okay in the bedrooms, but not so great. In the summertime, we had the AC go out a couple times, and we had to use the swamp cooler for in the summer, which started prompting us to put a new house on this property. So,
yeah, you can see how I let everybody know in Discord to post photos. So that's why you're seeing all of today's streams on their pictures, because I let them know like I don't know 6 hours ago maybe. Sometimes I don't come up with the topic for the night till the day of. So, but you've also got a lot of nice workspace, unlike me and Andrew. I don't have any workspace. I got a nice bench I built, but I have no workspace because it's just cluttered.
and my dad built these benches, and I still hold those up, and also that the table that I've got in the carport, my dad and I welded that up. We also welded up a little stand for my table saw, the upright table saw, so I can use that table as an outfeed.
Wow.
Is
there another? Oh yeah, side.
Yeah, I only took the 2 pictures because
Oh, okay, it's just recycling. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, it looks good, man. It's slowly building, getting bigger and bigger, and you got a lot of workspace up there, so that's nice.
Yeah. That's where I built all my antennas.
Oh, that's an older picture. I have a 500 on the right side there, but that's my studio setup / ham shack. That's an IC7000. To the right of it, there's now a FTM 500D. Just real basic. I was actually running VHF nets from the IC7000, but I switched it over to the other side so I can run Fusion as well.
Is there another picture of a newer one, or no? Did you say this was old?
No. I was out and about.
Oh, gotcha.
I was driving, and before I took off, I pulled that up. So, yeah, there's my old logo right there on the QRZ. It's got the new logo on there now. So that's my setup.
It's a younger photo.
Huh?
It's a little younger photo too.
And it's a photo where he's soaking wet.
Yeah, I think my kid. I was walking in the rain. We did an outdoor nature thing with my kids when he was in elementary school. He's now 22, 23 years old. So
nice.
So that's my setup.
Let's see. Oh, it's.
But that is those
Jim,
are older
EOD.
pictures. I've changed it since.
EOD, yeah. Thanks.
What I do?
This is EOD's channel.
Oh.
Rockets and Radios.
Oh, I heard Tim.
Is he? Yeah. Is he? I think he's in. I think
He's in chat. He's in chat.
Yeah. So another nice Gladiator with a back rack setup. Very nice, man.
That is.
He's got a fairly, I think it's a fairly new channel, or he's just starting to make videos again, I think. So check out EOD's.
He's
EOD's channel, Rockets and Radios. What's that?
He's been kind of rebranding it, and he's starting to do live streams.
Yeah. I saw his first live stream, so I can't remember what he said. He explained it. He's going to be doing more, I think. There he is.
See, I like the Jeep already. There's no bath toys up on the dash.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I like my XJ. Nobody gives me ducks. Nobody gives XJs ducks, so I don't have to worry about it.
I'll tell you, if you see a Jeep with bath toys on there, you know they don't get out of the parking lot. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I saw somebody put a sticker on his that says, "No ducks, please. Bourbon bottles are welcome." People are buying bourbon bottles, little single.
Here he's got what looks like is it a telescopic mast inside PVC or a fishing
or a fishing pole?
PVC. But it's got a little flare out at the top, like maybe a fishing pole holder.
Yeah,
let us know. EOD.
Could be an umbrella stand.
He may have said something here. Let me look real quick here. Jail. He'll probably tell us in here. He'll have to let us know.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Is this the EMP thing or the box beam? I don't know what that is.
Switch assembly.
Switching assembly. I'm not sure what that is, EOD.
Might be for 2 separate batteries.
Oh, you think it's like a relay built in for batteries?
It's a switch panel for different devices throughout the vehicle.
Oh, gotcha. So you can put your switches inside the cab. And
then, that's aux beam. Yep, that's exactly what it's aux beam.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep. So you have a central switching panel or a panel
inside,
inside, right? And that has the either fuses or relays.
Kind of like a light box panel that you see in like police cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you can add lights and all sorts of extra electronics, and they've got areas in the dash. I don't know about the Bronco. They got areas where you can put switches in. I know the Wranglers do. They got like blank areas that you can add switches.
The full size Broncos, I think so. The Bronco Sports, you gotta do some finagling, but yeah, you can make it work.
Are yours built in, Tim?
Yeah, so it came as an option. I would recommend if anybody's looking. Yeah, if anybody's looking at a Bronco, do not get the sunglasses. Get the upfitter switches. They'll save your life. They also have wiring, pre-ran wiring throughout the vehicle too. So if you want to put a light bar across the top, I utilize that. I use the wire that runs up there. I tied into it. Now I've replaced. I don't use the upfitter switches. In mine, I've switched over to one of those light panels also.
So what you're saying is you opted for the wiring built in, and then you put your own devices in?
It's all part of the same. Yeah, it's all part of the same package. Yeah. So, I mean, originally I did use those switches. The problem I had with them is if you stay in a parking lot, not a problem. If you're in unstable environments and off camber and things like that, you go to reach to hit a switch.
Yeah.
I find myself bumping into other ones and, turning on overhead lights that are not legal for road use. So,
well, that's me with the touch screen on my truck. If I hit any kind of bump, I'm not hitting the button I want to hit on my touch screen.
Yeah. So mine are, and I'm sure Tim's is the same way. The panel has a frame on it, so you can only hit one button. As long as you get in the right spot, your finger will stay inside that frame.
Yeah.
And it won't let you accidentally turn other ones on.
Yeah, I think I'd want, as much as I do most everything on all my vehicles, but as much as I do or am capable, wiring is something I think I would like to have put in at the factory or professionally.
Well, so this is wiring that's harder to get to, like putting power up above the A-pillar in the roof, right? So they've already run it up because you've got airbags and everything that are running in those A-pillars. You don't want to mess with that, right?
Yeah. All right, let's move to K2 and TNX. Justin, I don't know if he's in chat. Basic setup here. This is the Labs, Apache Labs. That's that other one.
Yeah, it's an Onan, Apache Labs Onan 10E.
SDR, right?
Yep. Yes. All of Apache Labs are. They're basically Hermes lights on steroids.
Yep. And then you got this little AT. I've seen these ATU 100 EXT. I've got a similar one but different model for my 705. It gets me to 50 watts. Got the IntelliTuner MFJ. This is beautiful. And Ziggy would love to see this, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm kind of getting into the manual stuff too.
Ain't nobody got time for all that manual stuff.
Yeah, but it has a great purpose. If you just want to throw a huge long wire up somewhere, you just manually tune it in. Fun. This is my first tuner I had too, the mobile MFJ. I still got it.
Yeah. And that software he's running is Thetis.
Thetis?
Thetis. Yeah. That's what you use on Apache Labs. Gotcha. Has the best noise reduction of any.
Really?
Period.
But it has great diversity too.
There's no, it has true diversity. It has adaptive pre-distortion.
Oh, almost missed his radio up here.
Yeah, there's a 710.
There's a 710.
Yeah.
Who's this on? Oh, is this a fan on top of the Apache?
Yeah.
He's got a rig expert up there too.
Where's that at?
Oh
yeah, right here. Yep,
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, I'm
How many-
wondering if he
how
has
many
an
pieces here?
AT2K. Where's the
What's
amp?
that?
If he has an AT2K, does he have an amplifier that we're not seeing?
Yeah, that's well. Let's see. He's got other photos. Hold on.
Yep, we'll get there.
Oh wow. Here's the key table.
Wow.
Look at all that.
That's the key
Wow.
farm.
The key farm and Toroid farm.
I love that.
Buddha keg. I got one of these in green.
Yep.
I've seen them, but I don't know the. You guys are gonna have to help me with names.
It's a bug. I don't know what kind, but it's a
Yeah, I
it's
can't
a-
remember the.
And then there's another bug, and I think is that a Vibraplex plug?
I would say that one's a Vibraplex, yeah, just
Yeah, I would
based
too.
on the color.
Yeah.
Color the chrome and red.
Yeah.
Here's just a single. Is this a single or is there two there? And I'm just
I think it's a single because you look at
single side.
if you look at the lever going back, it looks just like just
Yeah.
one.
I
Yeah,
think
it's just one of them.
No, that looks like a side.
that's
gear.
I think I call those a swiper.
Or
Oh,
cootie.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
And then
into.
there's
He must.
that-
He must see.
straight key.
Oh, there he is, right there, waiting for his Mercury light. You do
Where's the Mercury
CW?
light?
Oh, okay. He's got the 500 watt Mercury. Those are nice.
Where is the Mercury light?
He said he's waiting for it.
Oh, he's waiting
Oh,
for it.
gotcha,
He doesn't
okay.
see it yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
And,
I think that's 600 Don, isn't it?
Huh?
The Mercury light isn't that 600?
I
600
thought it
watts?
was 25, but I mean,
Mm.
100 watt difference. I don't whatever.
Yeah, he said
That
that
key is
gear
called a
is
side
It's
swiper.
not the 1,000 watt, and it's meant for you to be able to take it out on POTA.
That's right,
It's like,
because everybody needs 1,000 watt or 600 watt POTA.
So this is a side swiper. He says
K and
right here.
MRD did 1,000 watts. With
But
side
can you cook hot dogs on it? That's what really matters.
Someone's
And
at
by the way,
please.
there's that orange paddle also is, or the one with the orange paddle on it. That's also a cootie. We must like cooties because there's a bunch of them in that picture.
So he's got the cooties. Is that what I hear?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's what about 4 or 5 of them in that picture.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get someone to find the zapper for the dog collars. They're acting like idiots out there. Someone walking in the dark behind us.
Uh-oh.
They don't know how to react. They don't know how to react. Like if a dog's close to them, they want to play, but then when they're not there, they act like they're some kind of guard dog, which they're absolutely not. Anyway.
Mhm.
All right. Well, very nice. That is nice. And so updated photos to come. Let's go back to Brocam here. Some older photos, like
Yep.
a G90.
You got it. It's a
And
G90.
the table is the best part of this one.
It is. Yeah. This was actually during the solar eclipse a few years ago. And that's a Wolf River Coils
back here.
80 through 20 or something.
If that's the
Silver
1,000,
80 through
1000.
40.
Yeah,
no,
Silver
if
Bullet
it's the
1000.
1,000, you can do all of them, 10 through 80.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
That table warms my heart.
Yes, I love the table.
I love
That's
the
the first
table.
thing I noticed.
Yeah. That table's great. We've literally had that for like 15 years.
And it
yeah.
shows, but it's awesome.
Long
Right?
before I had kids, I had Thomas the Tank Engine tables.
Right? I remember Thomas the Tank Engine before it was Thomas the Tank. It was Shining Time Station.
Shining
Yeah.
time. That's right. All right. One question: is this a glow in the dark knob? What is
You
this?
got it. Yeah, good eye. That's a 3D printed glow in the dark knob.
Nice.
I used
Nice.
to my shack used to only be like my back deck where I would operate on like a table like this.
Yeah.
And it would be like 8-9 o'clock at night and it would get dark and I'd have to use the knob to actually like see where I'm trying to like fiddle with it.
You know, this is such a perfect photo for your channel, Andrew.
No, right?
It's perfect just because of the Thomas. It's like just use your kid's table. Don't buy it. Don't buy
Just
a
use
table.
what
don't
you got.
Yeah.
Use
Yeah.
what you got. That's awesome.
Sorry, was he down at Brendan Docks?
Oh, Dell said it put it best in chat. Literally the ham radio kids table.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
There we go. If that didn't violate somebody's copyright or intellectual property rights,
Right.
I'd probably use it.
These are pretty good tables too, actually. These little foldable. Yeah, they're pretty good too.
It's a Harbor Freight folding camping table, so it basically folds in half, and it's really small.
You can
and this
hold
was
your
the
cups of
the
milk,
OG,
I mean beer.
Yeah, this is the OG HF setup. So that little box down there is a 9-to-1 Ballon, and I literally that wire you see is speaker wire.
This one right here.
No, that's my headphone at the other end of the table. At the back of the table.
Right here?
There you go.
Yeah.
Is that
little piece of coax to a 9-to-1 Ballon
right here?
And then,
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, speaker wire,
and then speaker wire right here out to the antenna.
So that's the counterpoise, and if you look off to the left, you can just barely see it in the tree on the upper left.
Oh, right here.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I thought you were going to say it was attached to the jungle gym thing here.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm disappointed, especially with the G90 that you didn't load that dome up.
Yeah,
it's like a reverse satellite dish.
I would lift that thing up and see if some kids come by and start playing on
Right.
it.
Oh, there were kids actively playing on it. So
Put a little
it's 20 watts.
amp.
It's not like you heard them.
This is
It's
gonna
20
take
watts.
Yeah, but if you put a little amp on it, it'd be a little fun.
Might have made a fun video.
You know, my parents put one of the gym things in their backyard when I was little. I remember falling off one of those from the inside and just absolutely getting the air knocked out of me for like a good 10 minutes.
Yeah. You just lay there. And you're just like.
Are these new photos, Douglas, or the same thing we just did?
They're the same ones.
Oh, okay. Because I gotta speed this up a little bit. Colin in VK, is he here in chat tonight?
He was,
and I think I've seen his before. He's got some quite the radio variety, if I remember, and if it was Colin, I think, and a nice clean setup as well. So these Alinco power supplies. I don't have one. I've heard a lot of people really like those. Those are good power supply units. I want to say this is his marine radio. I might be wrong. I can't remember.
It does
looks like a marine radio.
Yeah, in fact, what are the two red buttons there? Can you zoom in?
Oh yeah, I thought I already was.
It looks like
stress.
Stress. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's HF though. That's marine HF, I guess.
Barrett, like a Barrett radio. 991A. That's actually, it's a good radio. All mode. You can do wires X, say VHF, UHF. Good radio. Not as good as your 710 or DX10, certainly for HF. But if you want all mode, Yaesu, that's a great radio. MFJ tuner. There it is. Yeah. I've seen
that's
this
marine
before. Yeah. Nice setup and nice and clean, which is it looks like you might have a back panel to kind of hide. You can see the panel kind of comes halfway down, so hides a lot of the cable.
Is that a 300 on the right? Is that what that is?
Looks like a 300.
Okay.
Okay, so Colin says that's a Barrett 980E MF HF radio.
Yeah.
And then we got probably public safety or something there. The Call 11.
Call 11.
Or is that also marine?
Could be.
He's got one marine on 11 and the other on 16.
Maybe. He'll have to FTM 200 on the right.
Okay, that's a 200, not the 300.
Yeah, he has all these. See, I don't know marine or anything. I have no idea.
The ICOM looks like a marine radio as well.
I would just assume marine. 88. So is there channelized? Is marine channelized, or is it?
I think, I believe there's some
Marine is
digital channels around there. The Coast Guard uses 85. Coast Guard Reserve, but you need to be Coast Guard to be using it. But the radios are capable of it.
Oh, CB.
Colin lives in Australia, so
I was going to say. I also remember
his is different.
That's CB.
Different rules than we do.
Yeah, their CB is what UHF, VHF.
476 and 477 megahertz UHF CB.
Oh, okay.
UHF. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Was that right, Colin? Is that a marine radio on the left as well, or what is that?
Yeah, I remember the setup. It's because it's so clean and radios that I've never seen before. Let's see. Double clicked. He'll come back. He'll come up. He'll tell us what these are in a second. It's got a handheld of some type here, it looks like. It's bright in my key light. It's blinding me. Can't see what it is.
Is that giant Baofeng, the 10-watt Baofeng? It looks huge.
That is big. That's
10-watt Baofeng.
Actually, you know what? You might be right, because the that big one does have a kind of a silvery top.
27 megahertz Marine is 2788 on the left. Then it's ICOM VHF and ICOM UHF CD.
Okay.
So yes, Michael, the one on the left was Marine as well.
Okay, good.
I keep double clicking.
He says, "Yep, that's a huge thing."
Huge thing.
Oh, it is. Yeah, yeah. Because their top speaker, I had one of those. I think I gave it away or sold it or something. I can't remember. Or I sent it back. I think I was only getting like 8 watts out of it. I'm like, nah, I'll send it back. I don't need it. But it is a big radio. And the splitter.
UV5 Maxi.
Is that a Marine splitter? What kind of splitter is this? Anybody know?
No clue.
That is a GME AIS splitter.
Oh, thanks,
very good. I appreciate that, man. Thanks, Andrew.
What does it
Got
do?
It. It's an Asian International Space Station splitter. He'll have to let us know in chat. And
or Australian International Space Splitter.
There you go.
Wow.
See, I can be smart.
Australia, where everything kills you.
Yeah, this is what he.
Right.
So these are. All I know is a USB cable can plug into it. That's all I see there.
USB B.
It splits VHF Marine to radio and AIS receiver.
All right. And then he has to explain what these are. These are the receivers, I guess.
Those would be the AIS
receiver. If someone knows what AIS stands for,
will help.
Flight radar. I think I have that app.
I have the app.
I bet that AIS is like ADSB of Marine.
Or Marine.
Yeah. That'd be my guess.
Yeah.
If I had to speculate and pontificate.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So this is a receiver. So he receives the RF of the flight radar instead of getting it like on an app.
He receives information and then they push it up.
So you think
it's a listening station?
Okay, so
and then this
AIS
pushes
is
info out.
ADSB but Marine.
Yep, there you go.
AIS Marine locator like ASDB for boats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say to the tech prepper. I don't know if anybody watches him, but he's been doing some flight radar stuff too. Some picking up the transponders as planes fly over.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I use an SDR rig for that, and I can get all that stuff. And I'm using his MCOM tools on my Shack computer.
Oh, he actually sends it to their website. So he picks up their receivers and sends it to the website.
Very cool.
Really
Interesting. So we get his data on our apps. He sends some of the data up to that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I use that. I like that app.
Yeah, I did too.
And I don't remember what these are, Colin. It's been too long, but I recognize it because I think I made a Poseidon or a Trident comment. I don't recall what the antennas are, so they have to let us know. Or do you mention it maybe in here? Oh, yeah, actually does. Oh, not the antennas, though. But he does mention everything else right here. Licensed Marine Rescue Coast Station. Yeah, let us know. Oh, look. While he's letting us know, we'll look at this one. Dig in the massive cement block that supports towers.
Good Lord.
It takes a lot. I remember a buddy of ours he put his tower up, and it's
like
big,
Dallas area. Yeah.
What was it? Like 9 feet deep? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was insane.
Wow.
It was absolutely insane how
How big of a tower was he putting up?
50? I can't remember.
That's all.
I think it was only like 35 feet.
I think it's a retractable one though, wasn't it?
Wow.
Can't remember.
It's been a while since I've seen
so if
it.
it's
I remember him
50.
doing it. In fact, he injured himself during the process.
Yeah.
I know that.
Almost lost a finger, I think.
Yeah.
So if it's 50, that's a fifth of the height of the tower. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know for like.
Oh, I remember this one now.
Yeah. All right, here we go. G5RV hanging from it. Oh, right here. Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right there, G5RV.
Okay.
Multi-band HF, basically. 270 centimeter antenna on the left. Right here. Like your standard fiberglass. VHF marine on top. 10 meter vertical right-hand side used for 10 meter and 27 megahertz marine right here. There you go.
27's CB for us.
Yeah, that's CB band for us, Colin. Yeah.
11 meter.
For anyone in their mind, like someday I'm going to put a tower up, just know that it's when done right, it's really not cheap.
So when we built the building here, I was gonna put a tower in, and by the time we calculated the cost of the concrete alone, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. We're moving to Ape, Smoking Ape. He might have passed out by now. Nice little block setup. Everything's together, all in one spot.
I don't think that's his.
So, Abe, did you drink too many Zimas?
Did he put I'm trying to see if there's some kind of AI thing in here. He likes to make me say and put stupid things on my streams. Just wait. When he comes to Texas for Texas barbecue, I'll grab his food and put it down and just let him question if I did anything to it.
Let's see, his 11 meter 11 meter station isn't shown.
Oh, Abe, I don't even believe you anymore. I don't believe you.
It's hard to believe a guy.
I don't believe him. So, although it does have his little cutting grid board. What are they called? Grid boards or whatever those stupid things are called. I have the same thing, but he always has that. He always has that. Nothing's plugged in. He has no mics plugged in. No antenna on the 817 or whatever that is.
Well,
is this the cover of the ARL magazine?
Yeah, this is something stupid.
Didn't have the coax plugged in.
Whatever. All right. Okay. Here's TJ. Nice. So he's got a channel as well. He does a lot of CW, and I'm hoping to get him on in February on one of the streams, talk about his CW journey and his channel. But that's sweet. He's got it on that 3 magnet, the ATAS on the 3 magnet hood.
That's way to go.
Yeah, you don't want to drill into his BMW.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
750.
Drill, baby, drill.
That's nice.
That's an M series.
You take a BMW in for service, $1,000 every time.
Crazy.
Yeah. You know, they charge like $700 to change a turn signal lamp. And
Well, they don't use it
you
anyway.
have to remove the front of the car to be able to change a headlight or a turn signal lamp.
That's with most cars nowadays.
Why would they need to change the turn signal lamp? They never use it.
Some
All
people
right.
like.
I'm starting to think. Don, are you throwing AI stuff images in here?
No. That image there, that's the very, very first shack image that I ever posted.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's
That's
got
true.
the ill-fated 7300 in it, which was nothing more than an OVF light that was waiting to be lit. And then,
those OVF lights are sensitive. They're sensitive on those OVF.
yeah. Well, if it's on long enough, and this is what I found with this one, if it's on long enough, it will desense the entire front end of the radio, and you don't hear it. And then
Don, didn't you just buy another 7300?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
But I don't live in
the Mark
a place. I don't live in a place where I have a high noise floor anymore, and that's a Hermes light.
That's the amplifier I use for my 705.
So the 7300 issue you had before wasn't the radio; it was your high noise floor.
You're right. It's too sensitive to high noise floors. Don't buy it if you got a high noise floor. If you got no noise floor, hey, it's a great radio.
So the issue was still the ICOM.
You know, if you
I don't know if it was the ICOM. I think it was the noisy floor.
Well, no, the noisy floor should. Every other radio I had in that situation did not have a problem.
Well, did you know? Because every other radio you had that situation had no ears. It was deaf.
Noise floor. Same noise floor.
Well, I know it's a noisy floor, but I'm just saying the 7300 was a much more sensitive radio. It
wasn't. The
hear much further away, weaker stations.
Blow that thing away. The 101 will absolutely blow that way.
You know,
so will that Hermes Light is a better receiver than the 7300.
There's one thing I learned about noise though, even before I was a ham, and that is that a noisy noise annoys an oyster. So
there you go.
On that note, real quick on this amp, so there is a little modification you have to make, and again, Mike's video on that.
Yeah,
I did the modification so you don't hurt your 705.
Yeah, on the Hermes, it'll plug right in and work. You don't.
Oh, nice. So I got this one for my 705 because I operate in Japan. I'm limited to 50 watts, and this brings me up, I think, to 45. It says 50, but I think it's 45.
Yeah, the Hermes only does 5 watts out, but you can. I mean, it's so easy to add an amplifier to that, a small amplifier, and then of course something as cheap as that. That right there probably cost me $600, if that.
Yeah. And so there you go.
The equivalency of that is my, $3,000 G.
So you got So when we were mentioning for newer hams on a budget, if you like SDR style, there's your SDR setup for close to the same price you'd pay for that G90.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know as far as tuning, but does this have a tuner built in or something?
No. I again, with a DX Commander, what do you need a tuner?
Well, yeah, you don't need a tuner. So yeah, you get an antenna that's tuned. You don't need a tuner.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, again, that one was always hooked to the DX Commander.
Yeah.
Hey, Don, do you have on your Hermes Light? Do you have the kits added in to where you can add the microphone and everything to it?
No, I don't. I never saw the need. I strictly run mine by computer. I either run a computer radio or one with knobs and buttons. I am tired of touch screens. I don't like touch screens.
Oh, Mike, I can't believe that. So, Mike, tell me this if you know it. I've got the mod. I finally got it in the mail a couple of weeks ago. I haven't modded the 705. I don't have to remove that. I don't have to remove that amp modification, do I? Once I put the USB-C in, I do have that mod. I need to put it in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's the last of them.
Yeah.
So I want to thank everyone for posting their photos last minute. I just thought of it today and thought, let's do a kind of a fun one and look at some of the progression and updates on some of everybody's ham shacks. Let me show you real quick, and then we'll go to our full screen of everybody. And this is I think it was Josh. Oh, you don't have to. Thanks, Mike. This is to Joshua, predominantly to Joshua, who earlier thought, his ham shack. I forget the words he used, but this is mine. This is how mine started with a Baofeng GT3.
Yeah.
And to get the full 50 watts, I bought this Mirage, this BD35, which I still have. But when I've looked at it, it's like $250. I know I didn't spend $250 on this. So I don't know why this thing has gone up so much, but this will amplify. This amplified my 5-watt Baofeng to I think 40 and 50 watts.
I've got that same amp, Paul, and the reason it's going up.
Yeah.
It's not being made anymore. MFJ's gone.
Oh.
So people don't want to get rid of it.
I'm gonna guess I probably paid $30 or $40 for it. And now it's $250.
Yeah, I picked mine up at a ham shack, and I think I paid $25 for it.
Yeah. So this is anyone wants to buy one, I got it for sale. To give you the good guy discount, $240.
Yeah.
Discount at $10. But look, this QJE, this power supply, I still have this. 13 years it's been running. Bought this FT450 off of someone in the club selling it, and that was it. I have the Kenwood over here. I don't think I had it installed yet. The V71, But I just wanted to show this. This is the start of mine. A manual tuner. I was running wires, and I made a fan dipole that I needed to tune sometimes. And I still have that manual tuner. So, don't just get into it with your budget and then build it as you go and as your budget allows. And then let me.
Before you go, Paul, do you remember your best contact on that radio?
I want to say, you can see it's on 6 meters. When I started as a tech, I was making 6 and 10 meter contacts a lot. So I think my first contact was 6 meters or 10. It's one or the other. I have to look at my logbook.
Yeah, because
that's a great little radio. That FT450.
Yeah, it is. And I was just going to say, we've gone over a lot of shacks, but we haven't talked about how effective they are.
Yeah, this was a great radio. Yeah. I grew out of it.
Sure.
And I think I went to a 1200, the Yaesu 1200, I think next. So I'm just going to click through these real quick as it progresses. There's an cheap IKEA little table or whatever you call it, shelf with adjustable legs. There's my Kenwood installed, same power supply. So now I've gotten rid of the Baofeng and the amp. I thought, well, why not? Well, I got one shelf. I might as well put another shelf on there. So I added another shelf, added the Wires X laptop with, added a signal link. Now see, I've gone to the 1200.
There's the 1200.
Yeah. I don't know why I have huckleberry syrup in the picture, but it's there.
Do you still have that 400?
I do still have. I have all 3 of my 400s that I spent around $300 each for.
You know that's funny. I don't think any of us that got the 400s will give them up.
No.
Nope. I got one. I got one tucked in the drawer right now. It's got some dirty pots on it. I still got it.
One of my FTM 400 Mafia, man.
Yep. Exactly.
One of my first videos I made on YouTube. I wasn't really doing YouTube. I just made a video on how to connect to Wires X. I made it on this setup right here, and I think that's got like 50,000 views. And I just threw it out there just to help people.
Yeah, look, he's got 2 of them sitting there.
Yep. Well, one was for the Wires X.
Because they were selling them for like $300. They were trying to get everybody on Wires X.
Now, there's something nice about the Wires X, and I know Don doesn't like touch screens, but you can do a manual beacon. You can set up your soft key to do a manual beacon. So say you're doing helping with a bike ride. You pull over, you hit your beacon transmit, and they know exactly where you are to send the side wagon.
Yeah, but I don't know that I'd want to give up my 400 for Wires X.
Well, remember,
I don't want a 100.
One of these 400s is the node. So it's waste. Back then, you had to waste a radio for your node.
Yeah.
And look in the back, cheap little MFJ speakers. So, keeping it within my means.
Was that one for each radio, or did you have one?
No, it was one for my radio HF and one for the VHF, UHF.
Because the 400s require 2 speakers or a dual. It has a dual output.
Well, they had an adapter to where
they had the adapter with it. Yeah.
Right. Otherwise, you got one. Sorry.
Here's the mixer, which I ended up getting rid of. JBL speaker, updated my speaker. And what's better than 2 IKEA shelves on a ham shack desk? 3 IKEA shelves on a ham shack desk. So I'll click through real quick. Now you can see it just progressed. I got more monitors. I've added. Okay, now this is after I won the Gigaparts drawing in 2019. Sold my 1200 and I won the 101D. I won the Prass from Heil, speaker down here from Heil, a seat, a chair. This is my stash down here of 762. Now here's a mess. So this was a before picture.
Hey, Don, I think that looks worse than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I did this to show. I literally did this to show. Like, this is a before picture, and of course, I didn't take a picture down there. But now I've got those, those cubicle shelves. Each one is a different, same size cubicle. They've all got cubicleized, and the back panel I just cut holes through. The wires are hiding behind the back panel.
So there's still mesh just hidden.
Yeah, the mess is just hidden. There's the mobile rig, my Jeep, 3 radios. VHF, UHF, HF, 220.
He's not showing the dash. So is there bath toys on the dash?
No,
Bath
no.
toys.
I can show you, man. No one throws XJs. No, there's none of that crap.
Bath toys.
I'll have to remember that in March, Paul.
So I'm cleaning it up, and I made this Hobby Lobby. I bought those numbers and letters from license plates and made a little K5 VOP frame.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's see.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Next time you never know when I'll be in Texas nearby you, so you never know when I might have a duck for you.
Oh no, I'll get them. I'll get them next month. I got it.
It'll be thrown into the dog toy basket. So then what I did was I built a shelf. Oh man. So I built this shelf, and instead of using that cubicle one, my 400, I bought the mobile amp, 500 watt Ameritron mobile amp, so it's got a smaller profile. I use it in the house and not mobile.
Yeah, that's nice.
My Node radio. So I didn't need to access it.
I do like the Morse code paddle on the top left there.
I know. That's what I was about to say. Is it a Morse code?
A Morse code paddle right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that one of the ones with the binary switch in it?
And it's got the handcrafted leather sheath.
Yeah.
To keep it.
Yeah.
Look here. I still got that QJE power supply.
It's a Penix carry Morse code paddle.
Yeah. Well, you never know when you're going to need one, right?
I mean,
right.
Yeah. You never know. The situation.
That's my crypto miner that mines helium, and now that antenna was on the roof, which is now being replaced with a solar node.
Mm-hmm.
So now I moved to this. I had the touch screen here, which kept my ham clock up. Moved further out. I started getting into more live streaming. You can see I've got a little stream deck there. I got a 600 watt tuner there. Slowly added it. Got my this is a lot of green, but my live on air light so that my family knows kind of keep it down. I rearranged everything, so I had to redo all the wiring. So that was the before picture. I don't think I have an after picture down there. And then I've moved to this. So this is what I have now with the 7300 Mark II on the right, the 510 here. So I got the 101D with all that stuff. That's stayed the same. And then I've got my audio mixer over here. So to Joshua, specifically to those who start out, you don't necessarily need to start out with everything. Just build as you can go.
Yep.
And it's actually fun. It's part of the, it's part of the thing. It's part of the whole process. So just, whoops, why is that showing that? Oh, I'm still sharing.
It's the journey. Paul.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
Paul's getting all kinds of fancy for his streaming.
Yeah, I got all sorts of stream decks and stuff now to do things like
You're killing me, Smalls.
All that kind of stuff. I can do all my scenes and I can do all my audio things just on my stream deck. If you get into that and want to have all the audio files or quick keys, you can do hotkeys too with OBS. But yeah, they're kind of fun. Yeah, I've toned down the Shamrock Shack. When I toned it down, I like green, but I toned it down with blue colors or red in the evenings just to offset, because those colors do affect the camera, so I don't have anything going when I stream. But anyway, yeah. So just we'll do this again 6, 7, 8 months down the road, and hopefully see some updates on some shacks. And it is an EV10. I got the Sony EV10, which seems kind of expensive for a webcam, but it's the best one for webcamming that I have found. So that's what I use.
How many thousands of dollars was that?
No, the ZV10 I got for $650 actually from Adorama over in New York. I think pretty good place for equipment for a good price.
I've seen a couple of YouTubers that literally have $5,000 cameras.
Oh yeah.
Well, Chris was talking about that on Tank's stream earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, that's radio money to me. Right? If I do that much,
Exactly.
it's going to a radio.
My old cell phones work just fine.
So yeah, and you got a good wide variety there. I mean, you saw let's see. Let's take Don's setup. He's got a whole room. What was it? 14 by what'd you say? 20?
24. Yeah.
Got a whole 14 by 20 dedicated to it. He's got flex radios and amps and all sorts of things. And we go to mine. The beginning of mine was small, but that's what I could afford. I was getting into it. You don't want to buy into something that, and a couple of years later, like, what, I don't really care for this brand or this model, and I'm going to buy something else. So, take a look at other guys' radios, YouTubers putting radio videos out, and slowly decide what you want.
When I got seriously back into the hobby, I started off with a TYT for my mobile, and that was the only radio I had in the shack. And then I moved up to thanks to my daughter and son-in-law, I moved up to a 991A.
I got to move that, so I'm looking at everybody.
And of course, now, like Tim said, one radio leads to another.
Yeah. Well, here, look at this. Usually this mic disappears with my green screen. I have to put it up like this, and then it'll disappear just with the green screen. But here's an example right here. So yeah, I would love to have a Rode mic, right, or some nicer. This is a $40 mic from Fifine that I pump into my Elgato XLR, which allows me to use their mixing software, and then I just use an EQ, a compressor, and everything in it, and it sounds fine. So I can't afford a $350 mic right now. So this is the mic I use, and it works for me. So make it work for you in your budget.
SM57B.
Also,
that's what you need.
I mean, get secondhand stuff. I picked this up for $4, I think. Just a little SWR meter, secondhand.
Ham fairs, the tailgate sections at ham fairs. Look for stuff. Make sure you've kind of done your research on things that you can find. Don't just go, well, this looks good, and buy something.
Yeah, you never know. You could do that, and
well, you can actually
maybe get a good deal.
I mean, Frank got a little wizard doll. He says that's his best. If you watch Frank's stream, that's his best purchase at a ham fair. A wizard doll with a cigar and light up eyeballs.
And that thing looked white, like it was in a white covering the whole way.
So around here in southern Indiana in the 1800s and early 1900s, we had wizards like that too.
Yes, exactly.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
But his face was showing. It wasn't like it was covered up. But some people were telling me needed to paint it not white. So let's see.
The only thing I think, besides going to Hamfest, get involved with clubs, make friends, and talking on the radio. I mean, Paul knows where I got this radio from.
Yeah. Well, there is one thing that I have completely missed. I've been at the ham for 30 years, and I've never seen anybody explain audio. What you were just saying about, I added a little compression. Why did you do that? Nobody has ever explained why do you add compression? What does it do to your voice? Nobody's gone audio.
Well, I didn't know it either till I got on YouTube and started searching for it. How to make your audio sound good with a $40 mic.
I've read those. Things. The examples. I need examples. What does it sound
Hollywood
like?
is probably the best one to talk to.
Yeah, Hollywood's probably still in chat. Hollywood's great, and I'll tell you the other person is K6EGG. He's probably got the best audio I've ever heard.
I wouldn't trust Greg.
He does a lot of live streams, and his audio is just. But that's what he knows. That's what he does.
Anybody that has an egg in his name is just a little questionable, right?
Well, that's also what he does for a living too.
Yeah, that's what he does. He knows audio. Hollywood knows audio. Hollywood knows RF.
UK knows audio. K1GMM knows audio, but again, none of them.
So believe it or not, our 9T repeater and our 1.7 repeater both have compressors.
Do you know what? Don does bring up a good point. I mean, Tim, like you being an audio engineer, like you've been, me being involved in the music world, in bands and all that stuff. Some of us, we know it and we understand it. But Don does bring up a good point. I've never seen anybody talk about it out there in New Hams and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
so I guess it depends
on level about this high, not down where you start.
Yeah.
Because you guys have been doing it so long, it's sorry.
Great down for us guys that don't do it every day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but it's not like I've known it. I had to learn it on YouTube from people who know it.
Bob Heil
Sorry, Tim, go ahead.
did a whole series. I think he did about 2,000 presentations.
True.
In the few years during COVID, he was doing presentations with clubs left and right, talking specifically about the audio. So there are videos out there that Bob did. Now, when you think about audio, a lot of what we're getting here with the compression stuff like that, you don't normally hear that in radio.
No,
they're tuning, especially with HF. They're getting in and around the 2 to 3K. That they really want to use that audio to shape the waveform to punch it through to for the other stations to hear you. But there are guys out there, AM stations and that enhanced SSB. Those guys really work hard to do that rich sounds. It's a very small niche, whatever you want to call it, group of people that do it over the air. Broadcast radio engineers, things like that. You'll hear, those guys will go nuts with their audio chain.
Yeah.
But that's for over the air broadcast radio.
Even with some of Bob Heil's videos, though, and I understand what Don's saying and what Sean are saying. Even some of Bob Heil's videos didn't come down to the level for guys that have no understanding.
And it's not just that, too, because Doug, KB2 UKA, said, hey, I'm going to start from scratch, and I'm going to build up a profile, an audio profile. And he goes through and he does all this stuff, and he keeps going, yeah, no, that still doesn't sound right. The S's are, I don't hear any difference between what he was doing and what he just did. And so what is it about the S? What are you trying to get rid of? And then when he says, oh, yeah, that's perfect. It didn't sound
the S
to me.
The S hisses.
Yep.
You get a hissing sound, and
I didn't hear what he was listening for. I just didn't. So.
And there's a I don't want to say a whole science, but compressors will take a wide range of audio and compress it down so it doesn't overdrive. And it's variable too. So when you can set that threshold. So when you're talking, just like we're talking now, it comes through normal. But when you all of a sudden go, hey, and everybody's doing this thing, that compressor kicks in, it hits that threshold and it brings it down. It tamps it down. It keeps it from doing that. And that's really what a compressor does.
Kind of like the same thing some of the limiters do in radios, Don.
I've never used a limiter.
But ALC, think about ALC, right? It's a feedback. It's a loop back circuit.
Okay.
That says, hey, you're getting hot, and it tamps it down. It's kind of in concept the same thing.
You mean like an ALC type of thing where it's
exactly like an ALC.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dave, if you need to go, do you need to get out of here right now?
No, I'm good for a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
I put my audio thing up there just because Kyle in chat just asked what my mixer was. I tried the USB.
I was thinking the same thing. Right?
Yeah, I tried the USB, external mixer with all the cables and the TRSSs and all this stuff. It was so confusing, and I had a whole bunch of just a mess of more audio cables all over the desk. I got rid of it, and I found that if you have an Elgato mic or the Elgato XLR dock that plugs into the back of a Stream Deck Plus, you can use their Wavelink mixer software for free, which is what you're seeing there. And so it's basically you can assign and what I do is I have it on that. If you remember my shack picture, the far right, there was a screen on the desk. That's a 12-inch touch screen. That's where my mixer is. So I can reach over here and touch and mute the stream, mute what's coming into my headset. I can do it all manually with my mouse or finger, but there's no cables. I don't have the cables anywhere. Now it's probably not as good as a nice audio, hardware mixer, but it works for me, and I don't have another 18 cables all over my desk to hide or get rid of.
Paul, I got a question about that. Now, do you get your do you have monitor?
Yeah.
In your headset, you do. There's not a delay.
Let me show you. No, not at all. Let me show you real quick here. Let me see if I can. There we go. Okay, so you see at the bottom of each of those mixers. I don't know if my mouse will show. Oh, it does show. Okay, you see down here the headset with a line through it. That's me. This is the stream. So if I want you to hear, so up here, the sound effects. So that's my sound effects like this.
Emotional damage.
So if I don't want to hear it, I click this right here. So you'll see a little line. Now I won't hear it. If I don't want you to hear it, I click this right here. So when I go on, like when I went on Frank's stream, all of these were clicked off. So that nothing I do comes over Frank's stream.
But when I say, what about your monitor though? Because I see your Elgato XL. You're not monitoring that right now. So if you monitor that for yourself, is there a delay?
It makes that when you're listening to yourself, you know how that is. Like if I do this now, you're gonna listen to me talk. It starts sounding like I'm slurring or something because I'm hearing it like a millisecond later. And so it makes my brain slow down, and I have to.
So there is that delay.
Yes, there's a delay.
Yeah, and that's why I use a Go XLR, but that's also like you were saying, Paul, a bunch of cables. That's also expensive. Luckily, I bought that secondhand.
Yeah, that was one.
Again, I don't need to listen to myself, and I'm serious. It's like a millisecond delay.
Well, that's one of the things Doug was talking about because he does listen to himself, and he says. You just got to train yourself that you don't get so that you can hear yourself and talk and be able to hear what you sound like. But again, I don't know what I'm listening for, so it doesn't matter.
That's the dock. You buy it separate. Okay. They have another dock. If you want USB, it has 8 USB 3.0 plugs in the back, but this has USB-C, the XLR, and a headset out, and then that just plugs into the back of the Stream Deck Plus, this one right here, which is a nice one because you have knobs that you can assign. This is a screen you can swipe and have multiple pages and assign everything. Mute, volume, mixers, and everything can be done here too.
So it's about $400
combined,
for the
about
combo.
$340. Yeah, and they'll sell it as a set too, and you might get $20.
By the way, check on Amazon. They also have an Amazon store, and sometimes it is cheaper there. So always compare and contrast.
Yeah, in fact, I might have bought mine on Amazon, but that's what I was using. Kyle wanted to know that. It worked for me. I understand the software and that side more than I do. Do I need a mono? Do I need a TRS? Do I need a TRSS? A TRS, a quarter to eighth? That was too confusing.
I think Mike summed it up right. Ham radio tubes. Tank radio needs compression.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Especially on his podcast when I'm driving down the road and all of a sudden I hear this tank
radio. Frank, Ham Radio Wilderness Frank needs it as well.
They're falling asleep. That's
Yes,
good.
he does.
Yeah, he overmodulates a lot.
Yeah,
But yeah, Kyle
does that.
Kyle, if you got a Stream Deck or if you want a Stream Deck or Stream Deck Plus, it's an easy way to have audio mixing. And then down the road, if you want to invest in a nicer, the hardware side of it and the cables, then that's great. But this is what works for me.
I'm telling you, just go to Facebook Marketplace and keep looking. You will eventually find a deal. I've got 2 Stream Decks and a Go XLR, and I got all of them from Facebook Marketplace for well under what retail is.
Yep. Yeah. So,
and Paul,
but it's a fun journey. Whoever said that, was that you, Don, or who said it? Or no, Tim said it was. It's the journey, just like ham radio itself is the journey of just learning things and experimenting with things and doing new things. Make that look at that into your shack as well. And then I was going to show 2 quick things. Forgot about that. Let me show these 2 quick things, then we can finish this up. But the 2 things that I used for organizing. No, that's not it. This one for organizing is I don't see the exact ones that I have, but it's this right here. This little. So the first thing I used was clamps like these, and they snap, and you can fit like maybe 3 or 4 cables in them, and then you can stick those underneath wherever you want, and you can run those cables however you want, and put a little snap thing on wherever you need to. If you need to put a corner, those are cheap and very easy to organize cables. I've moved to this style, which is a bar, and you just tape the bar on it and you just slide it into the bar. So there are some really easy. These are just two I wanted to show real quick. I almost forgot. Really cheap, easy ways to organize those cables under the desk so you don't see as many cables. I don't have them all organized. My power cable's in the wall. My trip light thing, you see that, but you don't see all that other mess of cables. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that real quick.
Yeah, the thing about that is that all of those cables have to be long enough to fit to run where you want them to run and fit within that. And what I always run into is they're not long enough.
I end up buying like my HDMI cables.
Yeah,
my HDMI cables run from the PC under here all the way up to the top two. Now, really, it's only 6 feet, but if I want to keep them hidden, I got to buy the 10-footers.
Right. Yeah.
Or you got excess cable, so you got to think of that.
Put some money into it is the point, and it's not a bad thing. It's just something you got to keep in mind that if you're going to route your cables correctly, you're going to need a little extra cable.
Yeah.
So in some cases, you're going to have some extra power cord that you buy for your radios and things like that, that's the reason mine's a mess right now, because I don't know if that's exactly where I want them positioned. In a position that I can get the cable the right length to run them in something to hide them.
That's why I made rewiring mine.
That's why I made the comment, Don, that you're adding something every week, it seems like.
Well, over the last 3 months, I've bought three major radios. And I don't normally do that, but these just fell in my lap, so to speak. And I'm hoping I don't buy another radio this year. I really don't.
Hoping.
Yeah.
He's hoping.
I like how he said that.
Yeah, we want to take bets right now on that statement.
He's probably already got his pre-order for the Kenwood.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Not until I see I'm not going to buy a VHF UHF radio. I guarantee you that. But if Kenwood comes out with a new
HF,
yes. And by the way, when are we going to see the new ICOM? Because the 7851, that 7760 doesn't replace it. I'm sorry. We need a 7851.
We saw it. It's the 7300 Mark II. It's the best HF radio on the market.
No, the 7850.
No.
Blow that away.
I'm sorry. It is. It Flex can.
Tim, all Tim has in his shack is 7851s. That's all he'll run. I'm talking about Tim Duffy, by the way.
Well, I know. I mean, I knew it wasn't me because I don't have any 7851s.
Mark II. They're not contest radios. The 7760 is not a contest radio. 7851 is.
I was working contests on the 7300 Mark II.
Well, but you're not Duffy.
I was
5/5.
Kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah, Mark II's nice.
I doubt very seriously any serious contest station you're not going to find the Mark II in it.
Yeah, and that's all I mean.
Those are brand NP people. Is what those are.
I'm not going to buy even one of those top of the line radios. I'm kind of like, I'm good right now. And I just wanted to point out, guys, I've been at this for many years. I'm also at the, what a golden age of my life. And I don't have, I no longer have a wife, unfortunately. And so there's a lot of things that go into my life that allows me to do what I'm doing.
Right.
So don't get like jealous of what I'm doing. It's just, I just happen to be in this position. But
no.
Everybody can get there. You might not have the number of radios that I do, but you might prioritize. Look, I really want this, top of the line radio when I get ready to retire. That's my goal. You set a goal, and that's all that I would say in that regard.
I would say if I buy a new radio this year, Don, it's going to be a Hermes Light.
Yeah. And the Hermes is, to me, again, it's equivalent to some of the thousands of dollars of radios that and it's a $400 radio. And if you want to have that experience and you don't have that much money, give it a try. And by the way, it doesn't have to be your only radio.
And a lot of guys I'm talking to that have got the high dollar top end radios from the manufacturers say the receives on those don't come close to that Hermes Light.
Well, the only ones that would be an Onan G2 or an Onan. And the
Right.
problem with Onan is they are one of the worst manufacturers out there, because there are hundreds of stories of people putting their money out to get a radio, and they either sit for years waiting for the radio, or they never get it at all and they can't get a refund. So be careful of Apache Labs. The only way to get Apache Labs is if they have it in stock when you go in, or if you're lucky like I was on the 7000 and find it at a store. Martin Lynch does carry them. So if you bought from them, even overseas, I would do it, because you know they're going to deliver it. Apache Labs, but the Hermes is not made by Apache Labs, but it's built on the same technology.
Use the same software too, don't it?
Yes, it came out. The Apache Labs came out of a Tapper presentation back many years ago, and all of the radios in that line are based on that Tapper presentation. And what happened was the Hermes, which was being made by Apache Labs at that time, this guy named, I believe, Steve Hagman, said, "Hey, I'm going to do that, but let me see if I can do it with this cable modem chip." And he was able to do it. And that's how we have the Hermes Light. And he worked on that thing for 8 years, and he got so tired of it, he quit doing it about 5 or 6 years ago. Yet look how many of them are sold almost daily now. They are just exploding because that radio, I really wish I could give him the credit he deserves, because he's walked away from it. He still participates in the forums every once in a while, but man, what he created, it's got a life of its own, way beyond what he what he did when he walked away from it.
So EOD mentions sorting out a dock for all of his monitors. There's a lot of options in that AOD. We could talk about setup on another stream, or we can do. There's tons of stuff out there. You've seen all these examples of all of us have different types of docks, arms that clamp on, some that you can expand from 1 monitor to 4 monitors to 6 monitors. So they're pretty basic. Clamp into the back of the desk and have the little I forget what they're called, Visa or whatever, those 4-screw Visa connectors.
The only problem with adding all those monitors, you got to make sure you got a video card that will drive all those monitors,
and a computer and a power supply that has power to put all that out. So, and then let's finish on real quick. Everyone throw out like the best headset, their favorite headset. There's a question in here about headsets. Again, I mentioned mine earlier. Mine's a gaming headset that I normally use. Is just I've got a Heil Pro 7 for radio, but this is what I use normally on the computer, and it's got a detachable mic, HyperX Cloud. Okay, in chat, and you guys, what do you guys say about headsets?
I'd have to agree with Tim. The 7506 Sony's.
Sony 7506.
Well, I don't necessarily use those for radio. I use those for
for radio. I thought you were just talking about just a headset.
Which ones are those, Tim?
These are the Pro 6, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Pro Set Elites. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So these are the Pro Set Elites, and I've got one for Icon, because they have a different mic in it than there's the one I use generally. So I use it with the Flex, Yaesu, whatever.
If they're not looking for expensive ones, these ones audio that I've got on my head right now is what I use with my radio as well. And they're not, but I also use a boom mic for my radio, so I'm not worried about having an integrated mic into the headset. There's also Paradigm headsets that you can get for less than $200. Come with the headset, the foot switch, and you either get the adapter for a Yaesu or an adapter for an Icon.
Pro Set 3 EOD's mentioning. I have the Pro 7. That's what I use on the radio. It's kind of overkill. It's great. It's amazing, but
it's a wonderful headset. I've used yours.
But it's I've had it in POTAs, but I'm going to get the. I was hoping they're redoing their it used to be called the MCOM one, and it was yellow, Now they made it black. I was waiting for this to come out, hoping it was yellow again, but they made it black for some reason. So they're coming out with that soon. I probably get it because I wanted a different one for POTA that's more compact. But
yeah, radio sports are real good. And then I run Heil. The Pro 6, I think, is the one that I'm using. And these things right here for computer, these are for fine. And they're
same
very
brand as my mic.
Yeah, they're very expensive. But when I go get a computer headset, I do not want one that plugs into the sound card. I want one that plugs in USB port and basically generates its own sound. And then I move back.
Here's what's cool about the HyperX and many others these days for gaming ones. You get this kind of thing.
Yeah, this
push button 7.1 surround volume mic. It's all on this. So those are convenient for PC. Again, this isn't my radio headset. This is my PC headset.
Oops.
I don't combine them. What were you going to say, Tim?
I was going to say while we were talking, I was over on Marketplace and I'm always looking for Ford Broncos, and it was very apropos for today. Did you see the what's on the tailgate?
Oh no, I don't see what you're showing.
Oh, hang on a second. I think we got it. Here we go. Oh, trying to get it to come up.
Goes along with that conversation we were having earlier. I got your Jeep thing. Now it burns when I pee.
I thought it was gonna be something.
Oh, that's great.
That's a real Bronco.
That might be a new bumper.
That is a real Bronco.
That might be a new bumper sticker. I might have to put that on the back of my Bronco.
That's a 60s or 70s Bronco.
That's a Gen 1 Bronco, yeah. It's like a 67.
What is
that's a real Bronco.
What is
They're all real Broncos.
What is
that's a real Bronco.
It's not a Bronco.
You're right. The Bronco Sport is not a Bronco.
I don't
Someone from a guy that had an 86 Bronco, even the full Broncos now.
Some of them look like a sedan. They haven't done anything to them.
Yeah.
Well, the Blazer is a car, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's our automobile conversation has to be another stream.
Yeah.
I could be a pretty long stream.
Let's see if I can remember all of them. Instead of putting links in, we got Don N5SKT's channel. We got WTF.Radio's channel. We got the Brocams channel. We got Gray Man Pota's channel and Ham Radio Kids Cable channel. We've got Hillbilly Ham. We've got Getting Out in Life, and we've got Douglas V Amateur Radio. So check out their channels, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Normally we do links, but we're past 11 o'clock. And I'm surprised I haven't got a message on the Google speaker from my wife.
It's a midnight for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the outro, guys, from my computer because Restream, for some reason, sucks now and won't play it. So say your goodbyes, and we're gonna pull you guys out one at a time, full screen me, and I'll do the outro, and then I'll close it out. So thanks everyone for joining. A great conversation. Thanks everyone in the chat. Thanks for the support, super chats, memberships. It's all much appreciated. Thanks everybody.
Bye, Al.
Thanks, everybody.
And Michael, if you can help me just move everyone to the backstage, and then I'll play the outro. Or we can do this, and then we can all talk. That's fine. Keep it like that.
Yeah, we can do that like that.
This way you guys can hear us as we talk, too, and snore.
It's been a long day.
A freight train.
It's been a long day. I've been moving my son yesterday and today. I'm pretty wiped out.
Moving. Quit saying those 4-letter words.
Oh, that's rude. Colin is 3. It's the afternoon for Colin. He's wide awake. He's still got half the day to go.
But hey, I got some grandpa time today, so that was good.
Well, I think that's more important.
Hey, Cooley. Good to see you, man.
Dads are important, but so are grandpas.
Yeah. Speaking of grandpas, my grandpa had his 90th birthday party today.
Well, I'm not there.
I like how he's
You'll get there.
traveling over Seed Studio now.